hate that it just shows the fucking stream. So dumb. Such a dumb system. Okay. All right, we are live on YouTube. Okay, we are going live on Instagram. All right, we can also now go live on TikTok. Oh wait, it still has the old. Just gonna update though. Sorry guys. I should have done this first. Select Chrome, apply. Hell yeah, go live. Okay. Go live. All right. We're doing it. We're actually doing it. All right. Hopefully we don't lag. Do you mind pulling up like the Instagram chat? All right. So as you guys might have heard, because some precincts, just a few precincts, are staying open until 8:30 in North Carolina. There are, even though most precincts have closed and all the votes have been cast, they're not going to count the votes until 8:30, which is in 19 minutes.
But Texas is closed, mostly. So Texas early voting is being counted.
Oh, okay. So
there's still some in-person voting.
Let's go there. Right. It's past 8. Man. Whole schedule's flipped. We're going to be North Carolina first. All right. Okay. It's working?
It's working.
Yay. Let's go.
It's showing the YouTube page verify it's you, so you should switch that. Look, let's show that right now.
How is that still true? Window capture, window. Okay.
Cool. Let me pull this on.
I also need to actually click go live or something, but the Facebook people might just have to live with no video. Sorry, Facebook. Okay. Let's look at Texas.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. You're here.
Oh, it's working on YouTube?
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, we'll take what we can get.
Oh, here we go.
All right. Texas is starting to come in.
Very interesting. Okay, so Crockett. Are these? Do we know if these are early votes or if these are?
So this is all early voting, and importantly, Crockett's home base is around Dallas.
Yeah.
A lot of the suburban areas around Dallas are where she's getting a lot of really big early votes in, but those are much smaller areas.
Oh yeah, wow, look at 95% already in.
Yeah. And
this is Crockett winning.
We'll go
62.
This is a tiny ass district too. You can see it's 627 votes. Okay. So what we're looking at here, if you move your mouse off of that, will it show the cities again? I don't know how that happened. Yeah. So Dallas is probably going to go it's expected to go pretty heavy for Crockett, and then the suburbs though around Dallas are where I think Tallarico is hoping to get more of that suburban, what is considered to be more moderate vote.
He's supposed to get Austin too, right?
And Austin's going to come in huge. So Austin had a massive in-person voting day, I think.
But I'm guessing this is the early vote here. So this is 21,000 votes in Austin.
I don't think that's
60%.
I don't even know if that's full early vote. That's.
I mean, do they?
That's not even Austin. That's the suburbs of Austin.
Yeah. Do they have? So there's this early voting feature. What does this tell me?
This is I guess it's the number of ones counted, but we haven't really looked at this website before, so not super sure.
Interesting.
So what is seeming likely is the current hot what an honor. Also, hi everyone. So if Tallarico is able to hold his margins in the suburban areas around Dallas and really the suburban areas of all cities, then he's kind of golden. There still is this voting issue in Dallas where there's a specific kind of voter registration. Hi. On the screen it is.
Oh yeah.
So Dallas has made it so that you can only vote in the place that in a specific place based on the party you're registered with, both for Democrats and Republicans.
Wait, so if I'm a Democrat, I could accidentally go to a polling precinct in my district, but it's the wrong one because it's the wrong party.
Exactly.
That's
and there have been lots of stories of people being sent back and forth. It's a whole.
So if my spouse was a Republican, we would have to go to different places to vote.
My understanding is yes.
That's
not an
crazy.
expert here, not
That is
financial advice,
crazy.
but you know, that's the vibe I get. So that has meant that there was a judge in Texas made a quick ruling to say that it must be open another 2 hours, I think. But still, a lot of people are confused. A lot of people don't really know where to go. So we're still waiting on that specific, the part of Dallas to make that happen.
Okay.
So yes, if everyone's wondering, also we are using the website is the DDHQ Votes website. It is free and it has a lot of really good stuff.
It's really great.
Um,
All right, and I'm hoping it's live refreshing. It takes a while. Earlier in the day, I was using it, and it refreshed in like a second. I bet there are a lot of folks on it. All right, would you want to take a look at the Republican side real quick?
Yeah, we can look at the Republican side. From what I'm seeing, on the Republican side, there's been some people are pretty interested in Ken Paxton's vote total. Not Ken Paxton, sorry, John Cornyn, who's the incumbent.
Mm-hmm.
For those unaware, Cornyn is a very there might be too many people.
Yeah,
there.
no. Oh, do we have a like a backup, like
Yeah,
New York Times or something?
Nah, someone send us a backup we can use.
Okay, cool.
We're gonna go to Vote Hub too. Why don't just open Vote Hub separately?
Sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, and then
Where, yeah, I don't think
there's so we got a needle.
a needle.
Or this is probably the best link.
Okay.
Oh,
Whoa.
shit.
Red's always.
Everyone's
a good
on
color.
it. Okay. Well,
Wow.
while Nico's finding a new website, I'm going to be explaining things.
They
so,
gotta oh, here we go.
I mean, So, Dallas is coming in heavy for Cornyn. Widely expected that this is going to go to a runoff. In Texas, if no one gets above 50%, then we have to have that election for another 3 months. No one wants to have any of these elections for another 3 months. Because of the three-way race here, it's expected that the top two are going to go to a runoff. Cornyn and Paxton are expected to be the top two, but it is has been predicted that Paxton will likely come out way ahead of Cornyn. Right now, that's not exactly what we're seeing.
Interesting.
Paxton is the Attorney General of Texas, not a very popular Attorney General. Has a lot of different scandals that have gone on with him, but with the early voting from Dallas, it is I think surprisingly pro Cornyn in many ways. But I assume more of the rural base will go heavily to Paxton and shift a lot of things. Again, we're seeing
It's very interesting. So we go here, like in the heart of Dallas, so pro Cornyn. He's up 21 points. Right outside.
Yeah.
Paxton's winning by 7, by 11. That's really crazy. All right, I'm gonna.
So, let's see. We have more early vote in Galveston. That's going up.
Galveston. That's Charles Barkley's favorite town.
0.6%. Talarico's up 0.6%. He is looking like in the Dallas suburbs, which is what is sort of considered to be a bellwether in this race. He's doing pretty well. We do see Crockett doing well as well in some of the large.
Oh, here we go. There's another.
Yeah.
So Talarico now officially in the lead, obviously super early.
Yeah. Again, we have they've had, I think, 2.5 million Democratic votes submitted, which is the most in a Democratic primary in Texas that I know of. And more than the Republicans.
Yeah. And it seems so far like since the prediction markets haven't moved since we had 0 votes cast or counted, so it seems like this is what those folks were predicting.
Yeah, I think
this isn't shocking anyone.
I think if we were to ask,
oh wait, this is interesting. So wait, is Decision Desk ahead? Because this who's ahead? Wait, 160 to 144, and then this has 168, 168.
Yeah. So if we have right now, what I'm seeing.
Oh well, look, another big update.
Yeah.
Okay. What does that tell me? Did one of these just turn off?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. All right.
It is looking like this is going to be
Oh, they're saying something about volume.
It must have been the.
Like this turned off or something. Maybe I can't be on this.
I don't know. What is it?
You can connect it and you yeah. I think this is working. Is the volume good for people? Can people hear the volume well? Do we have a bunch of people on YouTube? How many people do we have? No. Do you mind then just monitoring the Instagram chat?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I am worried that these servers are going to get overrun. And like, I mean, this is a big primary, but like for the general, like, this stuff's going to die.
This is their beta product. It's free.
Yeah.
Like.
All right. Well, then we could also now let's see where the votes are counted. Like, do we have any of our congressional districts? Yet.
Okay. Yeah.
I hate going back to the home page every time because it takes a while to load. But all right, here let's see. So
can I just refresh it, or it doesn't work that way?
No, it gets stuck.
Okay.
But this is Lira, John Lira versus
John
something like that.
Garcia,
something
maybe.
Like that, yeah. Yeah. So this isn't counted at all yet. And then Menifee's district.
Menifee is 18th. And
they don't even have that in their like featured races. How do I?
No, I don't know.
Texas 18.
Yeah. This is the race for folks who have not been following Texas 18th closely. This was Christian Menifee ran at a special for Sylvester Turner, who passed away about a year ago. They delayed scheduling that race until January. He won the special and is now running again against an incumbent, Al Green.
Man, this is taking forever.
Yeah, I was just,
oh, here we go.
Here we go. New York Times.
All right, so still Dem placeholder, Republican placeholder. Wait, is this the general? Yeah, November 3rd.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could go to New York Times. It's probably easier though.
Yeah. I hope this is public. I don't actually have a subscription. Okay, that's great. No, okay. New York Times. Let's just think of like Texas Senate and see if they have a live page. Okay.
Yeah, this one loaded.
Yeah, I mean the New York Times they got servers.
Well, yeah. Cool. So you can click on
jump to race. Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa.
We're 12% in. 12% in.
But this is less.
It's all going to be. Everyone's going to be pulling different shit from different places.
How do you pull different shit from different places when it comes to vote counts? Isn't that kind of like official?
It is official, but a lot of it is county based. So I think in Texas, the way it runs is each county does its own different vote counts.
Okay.
So if you're aggregating, you sometimes have to pull from like 30 different websites at once.
Okay. Yeah, because again, this is at 156, 125. This is at. It was at like 172, 168. Like it was like tens of thousands of votes higher. Yeah, 173, 167. I swear Tyler Rico's votes have gone down. That doesn't make any sense. But all right, and we are 6 minutes away from polls closing in North Carolina. Or not even polls closing. Well, polls closing everywhere, and votes starting to be counted in North Carolina.
Yeah. You want to open another tab of the New York Times, North Carolina.
Honestly, wait, duh. Why don't we just make Why do we not have?
What are you trying to do?
Is it you have to double click? I'm trying to duplicate this tab.
Right click.
Where's the right?
Oh, yeah, well.
Right? Yeah, there we go. Duplicate. Yeah, let's just make a tab for everything we want.
Yeah.
That'd make it easier.
Okay.
How are we doing?
This guy gets it. Someone in the IG Live chat gets it.
Okay, cool.
All right, cool.
An error has occurred. Great.
I would just use New York Times for everything. These guys can't take it. Yeah. All right, look, shit's moving and grooving.
Ooh, okay.
That's kind of fun animation.
That is fun.
So I would open one tab, this, and then the other. Here, you can actually flip up here. There you go.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Oh, it's mad at me.
Do you not have a login?
No. It's fine. Who is it for? Someone has it for free. It's like the Post or something. Politico. I mean, this is whoa. Tons more votes.
Yeah, so we're at.
And so this looks
the
like
percentage reported is the thing.
17.
Yeah, so we got a long way to go.
Long way, big state.
But so we have two different vote counts that came in that showed two different things. One is in Fort Bend County. It's a suburb of Houston. I think it looks like Crockett is doing much better than was initially expected.
Interesting. Okay, that's this.
Yeah, so this is a county in 2020. There was another primary with similar dynamics, and there was a black candidate versus a white candidate, so you had different aspects of who was getting which base. And the black candidate won this district by 4, and she's now winning it by 20, whatever it is.
24 with 60% in.
Okay, it looks like the Travis County Clerk's Office will delay releasing early voting results until the last ballot has been cast tonight at the request of the Travis County Republican Party.
Is that North Carolina?
No, that is Texas. I think Travis County is Austin. But
yes, that's Austin proper.
Yeah, so that's going to be really fun.
So it might look like Crockett is doing better than she actually is because those Austin votes might come in late, which are supposed to break for Talarico.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay. Ooh,
we're getting.
Look at the prediction markets are reacting a little bit. That is weird. That is very weird. The prediction markets almost never diverge, and Polymarket is at 87%. Talarico, which is lower than at the start of the night, and Kalshi's up now to 96%. Like it's guaranteed to be Talarico. So
Talarico, what we're seeing is
crazy.
Some early places, especially in heavily Latino districts, Talarico is performing very well, and that was part of the expectation, or the hope for his team.
Is that like all these like? I think
there's part of the RGV Rio Grande Valley, which is in the south, like down here.
Yeah.
This district specifically is Laredo Webb County. I have no idea.
That's here.
Okay, yeah. So this is a heavily Latino district, and we're seeing right now with 63% reporting like a very good showing for Talarico. That's important because Hispanic populations are notoriously some of the hardest to poll, and people, it's kind of like that group swung very far right in the 2024 election, and this is sort of a bellwether of how is that going to work in a next election with new Democratic Party.
Do you mind if you pull up Insta on your phone just so I can see like the chat?
Here.
Fantastic. We've got like 30 people. 93. You guys are troopers.
Yeah, so Travis County, again, where Austin is, they have said they're going to delay the release of any results until all votes are in. And they still have, it looks like, about 400 votes every 5 minutes.
Wow.
So, yeah, we're kind of cooked on timing there. That being said, Austin is expected to go very heavily for Talarico. And so if the results are looking good before that data comes out, people will be able to make a call, we should say.
We're frozen on Instagram.
Are we frozen?
Are we frozen? Oh, it might be your phone, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Live video is paused, is what it said.
Yeah, we're fine. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so it looks like we have another big Latina county in Nueces County, which is where Corpus Christi is.
Yep, that's up here.
It's another 30% win for Talarico. This was, again, the big question. The big question was, can he win Hispanic groups? If he can win Texas, because Texas has a huge Hispanic population.
I'm just gonna North Carolina.
Texas also has the largest number of African Americans of any state in the country, so also has a huge African American population. If he can win Texas and he can win a lot of white, particularly highly educated or more well-educated folks, he has a very good chance of winning this race. Right now, he is doing very well in those districts. The other question... Oh.
This is Nito Alam. I'm just prepping it.
Okay.
There we go. Because we're a minute away.
Yep. So... Yeah. So... the website we are on again is DDHQ Votes. It is going to be the fastest one for getting the results as fast as possible. If you're insane like we are.
Let's see, because we're at, what is this? This is...
What is saying microphone? It's not
Oh, shoot. Did I go off the... Oh, it just died. Well, I hope then it's just coming through here. Oh, and it's back. Okay. Mike's back.
So someone says, shouldn't Dallas close post at 8? No, we talked about this a little bit before, but they extended Dallas because of an issue with the way in which you, in Dallas specifically, you have to vote at the place that your party is meant to vote. And so people didn't know that. People were getting very confused, and a judge determined that it had to go till 9.
So that means that we're not going to get votes now from Dallas or Austin until...
Well, we have the early votes from Dallas.
Not Dallas proper.
Oh, we have nothing from Dallas proper.
Nothing from Dallas proper, nothing from Austin proper, and that could last for a while.
We're going to have a great time.
It is 8:31. North Carolina looks like it hasn't started counting for... You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pull up the North Carolina...
We can probably split them, but we don't need to be that fancy.
Yeah. Well, they're going to be really small because it's horizontal. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up the Senate, and then once we start getting anything from Durham in the Senate for North Carolina... then I will switch over to North Carolina 4. Okay. Man.
Cool.
Oh. Okay. I don't know what they saw, but Polymarket just jumped 10 points.
Yeah. It's the Hispanic vote is really what it is.
Okay.
The big question was, again, can Talarico pull Hispanic vote? If he can find a way to do that, it's a Democrat in Texas. He has a really good chance of winning because he can build a coalition that is very hard to build. Right now, it is looking like that is happening successfully. Remember, we are very early on in these vote totals. It is 18% in. That is of 2.5 million votes cast on the Democratic Party side. Which is the largest number of Democratic votes in a primary in Texas.
I just want to compare really quick. So we have 400,000. Oh my goodness! I can't even. Oh, there we go. I can still view the original page. Okay. Yeah, I think so. Some folks are confused because they're like, I think actually a good site would be to have CNN up. CNN, Texas Senate, because I think this is everything else is kind of behind.
So we have a little bit of Austin suburban results coming in, and they are super Talarico heavy, as expected. If he were not hitting those marks, he would be kind of cooked. Right now, I see it with the, I don't know if this is just early or not, but it's 74-25 split. This is his home base is the Austin area. Jasmine's home base is the Dallas area, so that's going to be the big things we're watching here. So...
Oh, man.
What? I can also just log into my New York Times.
Oh no! I think this is working great.
Okay.
I'm omanning to the results. What do you think? Okay.
Is this the number of people that are here? Yeah, that is.
Right? Yeah, that is. Okay. So, I was watching election coverage of this on cable news. Like someone said, I was watching CNN. Jasmine was winning this tonight. But even if you go back like the whole week, from the polls, from the way it was being covered on cable news, this election was so close. Too close to call. Crockett or Talarico barely pulling ahead in the polls this week. If you go off of what prediction markets had been saying, they were like, oh, it's a 90%, it's a 70% chance that Talarico's going to win for like a month now. Where is that disconnect? Is it just only true in this election just because of who uses prediction markets?
I mean, I think largely it's that they're predicting different things. If you are a prediction market, you're predicting who is going to win.
What the hell?
Did it just die again? Hold on. Stop. No, Chrome just fully crashed. That's what happened.
Okay. Well, if I open Chrome, hopefully it will just... Oh, shoot. Hopefully I didn't end the streams in different places. Can you check?
Well, it's still backed up here, so...
Just
I think it's
like is Instagram still up?
They're all still up.
Well, they're on a 40-second delay.
I know, so we'll have to see.
Yeah, hopefully that works. Okay. Oh, Whoa.
Yeah, so it's crawling up there.
That's a lot more votes.
The thing.
Are we looking
still
good?
live here?
Well, that's
yeah.
TikTok. TikTok's gonna be live because that's not the thing that crashed. I think.
Oh well.
And also, wait, yeah, you look at our screen's old here.
Here, YouTube is still.
Okay, it's definitely our screen is down at least. Like the window capture is down.
Everything working fine. They said they're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So now I got that back up, so we should be good.
So Chrome crashed on us. We were going too hard.
Let me see that TikTok probably is the old thing.
Oh, I see.
So I'm just gonna make sure that that's back up. Apply. Okay.
Yeah. So we just said it. Well, then he said, "Never mind." Can you tell me if we're good?
Well, if it hasn't crashed yet, I think we're good.
Yeah.
Okay, but
we're good.
We just had 200,000 more votes come in.
Yeah. So we're and something that is concerning some people is that
in what like Talarico base or the Croc
no,
base?
not and just
concerns.
Twitter people.
Okay.
So Hassan is quite frankly a nobody. He's not a relevant candidate, but if he pulls in over 1% of the vote, he has the possibility of sending this to a runoff.
It's 3 months,
which would be this would go until May, which just sounds fantastic.
There we go. Okay, they've already called Roy Cooper, but let's see.
Yeah, so that was never a question. So go to.
So you want to go to Nita? I just want to see if any votes are being counted in North Carolina yet. All right, let's go to Nita Alam. Okay, yes, server issue. That's fine. Come on. Okay, we have votes.
So this race is a really interesting race. So they actually ran against each other in 2022. Valerie Fouché won by I think 8 points. And then now this is a rematch between Nita Alam is a local member of the Durham County Board, I think, commissioner.
County commissioner.
So I see a quote on Twitter that says, "You can buy a LeBron James 2028 share for the same price the Crockett Senate share right now." Don't trust the prediction markets, guys, but that is what they say.
Prediction markets also seeming to really like Nita Alam right now. Even though that she's down by 2 points.
Yeah, I mean there's.
Are they expect? I mean, what are these other counties? Orange, Chatham, Wake County. I know it like cuts out like right at Cary.
Yeah, so it looks like if for folks who've been here before, were here earlier, we said there was in Fort Bend. Going back to Texas.
Going back to Texas.
In Fort Bend, there was a really good showing for Crockett. That may have been a one-off.
Wait, is Bend right outside of Austin?
No, I honestly have no fucking idea how Texas works.
Fort Bend.
Yeah.
Fort Bend.
So
yeah, Crockett up 24 in Fort Bend.
It seems like that is not necessarily being replicated in similar demographic areas around the state. So if that is the case, it's going to be really hard for her to pull out a win here. And we see, Roy. They've called it for Roy Cooper. What a huge day. And a huge early wins for Talarico in Austin, especially the Austin suburbs.
Well, because nothing's been counted in Austin proper,
Austin,
right?
They're not reporting until.
But oh my goodness, yeah, he's up almost. I mean, he's up 45 points.
The quote that I saw on Twitter was Assad level margins in the Austin suburbs, which is sort of what we're seeing here, guys.
Look, here up 49. He's up 50 points.
Yeah.
And this is gonna have
right
40,000
now. I'm gonna
votes.
be just. We're not gonna make any predictions on this stream, but the Twitterati election experts are saying it is very likely to be a Talarico win right now. We are not going to claim anything.
We're not going to claim anything, but if you disagree, you can
feel free to yell at us in the comments.
And you can make a lot of money.
Yeah, if you want to drop some money on Crockett, feel free. Let's hop over to North Carolina right quick. So this race is actually, I think, the most expensive Democratic House primary.
Let's pull that up
in the state.
Ooh, should we give money?
Yeah, if you want to give us money, guys, please do.
This is the site's been updated a little bit too. We got a little bit more sleek.
I got some dark mode because I got some feedback that I needed it.
I like that. All right, so let's look. So if we go to Nita Alam, who has taken our political integrity pledge to not take corporate PAC money, to not hold or trade any, you know all of them.
Yeah, you got them. You guys heard them before.
Got them.
So if you're on the integrity index and you look at this race, there's been a huge amount of money spent in this race. For folks who are looking at this chart and being like, oh, well, didn't you say you didn't want to get money out of politics and there's a shit ton of money being spent on her? Yes. Theoretically, a candidate does not have any say over independent expenditure super PAC money spent on them.
Yeah.
There's not much you can hold them to for it. But
start
click
Fouché?
into that. Yeah.
So this
you
is
can walk through here.
Sure. So this is Valerie Fouché's money, the super PAC money that's been spent on her behalf. So the stuff that's been supporting her, we have Jobs and Democracy PAC. That's the crypto PAC, yeah? And then we have Article 1 PAC, which has some ties to APAC and major APAC donors. These other PACs I'm not exactly sure of.
No, so Rolling Sea, they support largely black candidates across the country.
Gotcha.
And then you said Jobs and Democracy, that's the...
Jobs and Democracy is the crypto money.
No, that's AI money. So Jobs and Democracy
AI money, sorry.
There's two big AI super PACs. One's funded largely by Anthropic.
Right.
And one funded largely by OpenAI and other of those folks. This is the Anthropic funded one. They nominally are supporting candidates that want smart regulation, but it is still very much industry money.
Yeah. And then, all right, and then if you go to the money against, you have Justice Dems, which is a grassroots PAC. I say grassroots as they get most of their funding from donations under $200. And then, so when you go to the Nida Alam money, you have this American Priorities PAC. So this PAC was created to be a counterweight to APAC. Not all of its donors are public yet. I think they're going to disclose all their donors, but it's just that they haven't had to yet, just because an FEC deadline hasn't hit. But it looks right now like it's going to be a lot of large donors. These are people given like $50,000, $100,000 checks. However, all these other PACs, Leaders We Deserve, Justice Democrats, Working Families Party, these are all, again, what I would call grassroots super PAC. I know that sounds like an oxymoron, but again, they get more than half of their funding from small individual donations under $200. So I would call this like potentially not problematic super PAC money. Americans Priorities PAC, this is the first election that they've gotten involved in, so it's kind of, the jury's still out on whether they're going to be, one, a successful counterweight to APAC, and two, if, again, it's a lot of large donors. So I would not categorize it as a grassroots PAC. So, there's definitely a different conversation to have there.
The TikTok one's not updated by that. Or is it just super delayed?
It might just be super delayed.
Okay.
I don't know.
It's fine.
It's whatever.
Wait, okay, so...
I'm just going back here. Yeah, we have another 60,000 votes that just came in. I wonder, just so I know where everyone else has had his hat, I just want to always peek at like New York Times.
So let's go back to Texas. It is...
okay, well, look, New York Times for some reason just got their shit
so we're getting a lot of these like suburban city districts coming in, and
Talarico
is getting some Assad level margins on these guys.
What?
And again, the big thing is that he is winning the Rio Grande Valley, and that is going to be a really important Latino bellwether area.
Do I know my geography?
Is that the other side? Because that's the Gulf. I don't fucking know, man. I don't know how Texas works.
I think now that the primary's over, I can finally say, no, I'm not from Texas.
People didn't really figure that out before.
Yeah.
Okay, so, it is like in these white suburban areas, in the Hispanic areas, it is looking like he's doing very, very well.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, he's up.
But we're at right now 34% of the vote. Remember, Dallas is still open till 9. Austin is not going to be reporting until...
Oh, no. Look at Austin has started reporting.
Okay, they have some coming in for Austin.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's what was expected.
He's up 53 points and Austin was 63 reporting. 53 point. That is crazy. You wouldn't even think that this would be, again.
The quote from Twitter is, Austin dropped a hydrogen bomb for Talarico. So
what, like, if this continues.
It is a lot of college students, a lot of
we'll
higher
see.
Educated.
Once Dallas comes in, maybe this will tighten up a bit. What I'm confused about is if Talarico ends up winning this race by 10 points, 11 points, that's almost outside the margin of victory or margin of error of most of the polling.
Well, so Yeah, I mean, I think the poll, and this is sort of gets back to your question before of like, what is the difference between polling and prediction markets?
Mm-hmm.
If you're polling consistently 3 to 4 points above, people will like that could be a 90% certainty that you win.
Yeah.
If it's like barely in the margin of error. While in the polling side, it looks like a super tight race. So this probably will end up being a 3 to 4 point race. But people can be pretty certain they know what that 3 to 4 points is going to go, what direction it's going to go in.
Interesting. Looks like nothing new out of North Carolina right now.
Yeah, and he is performing much, much, much better in a lot of the suburban and urban, more white urban areas than was expected.
How did you create another tab?
Command T. Are you 100 years old?
Sorry. Well, no, I wanted to duplicate the tab again.
Oh.
Here, I'll just do this.
That works too.
Because I want to get some of these other congressional, but I want to track everyone who's taken the pledge. Okay, we're still live everywhere. I think TikTok just got mad for a second, but I think we're good.
Yeah, this is the YouTube one. So
okay, cool. Do we have anyone watching YouTube?
Yeah.
Hi YouTube.
Not here.
Hi YouTube.
What is this? Instagram 100 people. I don't know. YouTube some people.
Did it tell you how many people on YouTube? 500,000.
Yeah, about 500,000. That's what that means.
50. Yeah.
I have no fucking idea.
It doesn't tell you.
It's
40 watching.
Yeah.
Hi 40.
Including Eliza. Hi Eliza.
Hi Eliza. Okay, let's see. So nothing out of here, but I want to look at. Okay, Menifee was like almost certain to win. They said.
Yeah, pretty much. Al Green has pretty much not run a race here. I saw something today of a journalist asked if he was had any events planned for election day, and he said no. I mean, he is 75, and he's
had some health stuff.
He's been running for a while. I think once he knew that Menifee was running in this seat, he pretty much got the picture. And I think it's widely expected that Menifee is going to run away with it. Even if he got the whatever $2 million,
Here we go.
There was the $2 million of crypto money. If Al Green pulls off a surprise W, that would be crazy. But he's been a long-standing person there. I think this new district has 60% of his old district.
That's interesting. So Green's dominating Fort Bend, and Menifee's dominating Harris County. They got 95% in.
Wait, I don't know if that's right.
What do you mean?
They have 95% of the vote in already? That feels crazy.
Well, it could just be for this particular county. What is this? What part of the state is this? We got Harris and Fort Bend, so let's go over to the Senate stuff. Oh, man, I should know what part of the state this is in.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, here we go. Harris and Fort Bend. Huh, that is interesting. That doesn't really make sense because they only have 60% reporting.
I think something's wrong with that.
Maybe this is default going off of old.
I will say, well, for folks joining now, again, who really care about the Texas Senate race, it is looking like Tallarico is the favorite to win. It is unclear. No one is certain. We're still waiting for Dallas to report. It is now up to 99.3% here.
It's crazy. The mic for some reason.
And did it die, or just sometimes maybe take the case off of your phone.
Well, this is what I always do.
Okay. Well, they'll hear us anyways.
Yeah.
There
we go.
Sick.
Cool.
Yeah, just with the current the way in which if you go to some of the Austin suburbs again, like these performances are just
nuts,
diabolical. Nuts. Like, and this is a growing area
even
of Texas.
In Austin, not even that suburb, he's killing it.
Like, yeah. And it is very possible that plus a lot of his good performances with Hispanic populations will make it so it is not possible for Crockett to pull through. Again, we've not seen anything from Dallas, which is they extended their opening time another 2 hours because of weird voter registration issues, and that'll be a big drop for Crockett when that comes through.
So I saw Tallarico saying, hearing about this problem, saying that the polls have to stay open later. Although that's probably going to hurt him, right? Polls staying open later in Dallas.
No, I mean, so Dallas is her home base.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So the polls staying open later will help Crockett.
Her. Oh, sorry.
That's what I was saying. So because I saw a Tallarico post where Tallarico saying, we got to correct this. We got to keep the polls open.
Yeah, I mean, he has not said anything about like, oh, don't let this happen. All right, so going off here again. Paxton is running largely against incumbent John Cornyn. Wesley Hunt is a member of Congress from Texas who got in the race. This, I think, was also the most expensive Senate primary. If you go to the Integrity Index, you can see
Integrity Index. Here we go. Oh, I love this. I love the amount of money that was spent. This is the Super PAC money that was spent against Wesley Hunt.
Again, the Integrity Index is a site that we built. If you want to give us money, go to donate.politicalintegrity.us. Help us build it more. What this shows is pretty much the Republican Party writ large really knew that Wesley Hunt could be a spoiler in this race. The mainstream Republicans have wanted to John Cornyn, the incumbent, to win. Then there's a lot of the more farther right, more conservative Republicans that are big in Ken Paxton's corner. Ken Paxton is the Attorney General of Texas. So this Texas for a conservative majority is spent a shit ton against Paxton, and then if you go to, I think it's also Hunt.
Yeah.
A shit ton against Hunt, and also a little bit for Cornyn. So this is whenever someone says they got this money from a super PAC, it's kind of what this means. There's always a super PAC that lines up with the candidate and can then go after the other ones as well. And I don't think this isn't even the most updated data because some is still not been
because there's always stuff that's going last minute. Get out the vote type stuff. Oh, we got more votes. We're almost at we've hit
close to 50% of the vote in. Tallarico's gone up to 99.5% of Polymarket again.
Wild.
We're not going to go off Polymarket, but the Twitter experts are saying it's likely that he pulls it off. Nothing will be able to be called until at least 10 p.m. when Dallas votes get in.
Yeah.
Let's
see. We got anything more for? We got more votes in for North Carolina's 4th congressional district.
Right now, so if anyone remembers the New York Times needle, that has been killed, but you can also see a new needle at the VoteHub Wincast.
Do I still have WinHub?
You may need to search the Wincast part.
Well, I mean, do we need, isn't this kind of an... Are we kind of... Oh, I guess... Yeah.
The Wincast, it's just for fun. I'll drop the link in the chat for people.
Yeah.
But I don't know if this one's updating.
I'm really surprised. This seems like Nita Lum is down by a lot to me.
So what I'm hearing is that... I don't have any... I'm looking at Twitter. Is that the expectation is that Nita Lum will perform a lot better with day of voting.
Okay.
So again, this is early votes. Day of stuff will be reported. I don't fucking know. I think this is early votes. Yeah. But that is a non-insignificant gap right there.
Yeah, but I mean, the prediction markets are still bullish on Nita Lum for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, the prediction markets are always bullish until they're not. It's sort of how it works.
I do find it interesting how Paxton is still down by 6. And again, Wesley Hunt is picking up a not insignificant chunk of votes. He's at 13.5%. I doubt Cornyn or Paxton is going to win by 13.5%.
No, and what it means, and we're going to...
So it's probably going to go to a runoff. Yeah.
It's going to go to a runoff, which sucks. Runoff is going to be... as we just went over how this was the most expensive primary in primary history, in Senate primary history. When it goes to runoff, it's just going to be way more expensive.
Won't that... I mean, that will suck, but it will suck probably for the Republicans, right? They're going to be wasting a lot of money differentiating... They're going to be wasting a lot of money in that primary that they won't be able to be spending on negative Tallarico ads. if it is Talarico or Crocodile.
Let's see. The TikTok one is lagging.
The TikTok one is lagging.
That's fine. Yeah, that one's weird.
My connection is pausing a lot.
Yeah.
Let me keep this page open and see if that helps.
It just says the audio. Some says the audio. If there's a way to, I don't fucking know. It's okay.
Interesting. Yeah, I can leave this up too, just so I can see this chat. Hopefully it doesn't lag anymore.
Yeah, we're seeing more like crazy Austin area results for Talarico. Another district that has an 86, 12 points, and not a district, a small area, 86% for Talarico. And yeah, pretty much like it is very likely he is going to win.
No Democrats live up here. There's going to be 30 votes in these games.
Yeah, it'll be great.
Fantastic.
So, wow. Yeah, right now.
Ooh, fuck. Oh, shit.
That's what I told you.
Fuck. Wow. What?
They're good until they're bad.
What?
So
I wonder how live these tickers are too.
I mean, this is a 10-point split.
Wait, what?
What, did it flip back?
It just flipped back?
I don't know. I just can't do this shit.
Oh my goodness. This is going to be really close.
This is in the Research Triangle in North Carolina. That's where you have a lot of different universities.
Duke, UNC.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think what that'll mean is a lot of students line up in person. I guess. Yeah. You want to just restart the TikTok one, or will that not work?
No, well, I mean,
okay.
It's just going to go in and out. Oh man. So you think that those students are going to be voting day of? Is that the idea?
I think that is the expectation. If she's going to pull it out, it's going to be something like that.
It's very interesting. Yeah, this is now flipped back again or something. Again, who knows how updated that plugin even is.
But yeah, I would not want to be Nita
right now?
I think it's going to be... It's a hole right there. That's a pretty big hole.
That is a pretty big hole. Yeah, that's a... Dang.
So, but I do think it's not been called by anyone, but it is under expectation that Talarico will win the Texas Democratic Senate primary. We're not going to know for sure until for another hour when Dallas drops, but by the current early state of things, it's looking likely. And a lot of this is going to revolve around what happens with Latino voters. Texas is a huge Latino vote state. For folks who have been on the stream the entire time, I'm going to be repeating myself, but that demographic swung huge to the right in 2024, and it's a question of where does that go as part of this swing back.
Yeah, and it looks like this is again where I'm a bit confused of how the media was covering this race in the last week, where I was hearing on Twitter that Talarico was doing great with Latino voters, but when I was watching NBC, they were saying, well, we don't know which way the Latino vote's going to go, and now Talarico is winning majority Hispanic counties by 25, 30 points. So
yeah, I mean, this is part of it is it's really, there are certain populations that pollsters have not learned how to poll correctly. And Hispanic populations is a really big one. You've seen a similar thing with some other with some Muslim populations as well. It's just and because of that, the polls that come in either sometimes are done all in English. They're done in ways that just like can't account for don't really know how to ask the questions in the right way. But that is going to be part of the disconnect here.
Yeah. I'm also going to pull up John Lira's district.
The other one that is really interesting that we're seeing is Dan Crenshaw. For folks who are not familiar, he's a boy with an eye patch. Longtime Republican member of Congress, has a primary against I think a Trump endorsed guy named John Toth.
Really?
And is might be projected to lose that primary, which
that would be huge.
Crazy.
He's one of the more well-known members of Congress.
He'll probably have a really good podcasting gig afterward, and do some energy drinks or something.
Well, is that? Do you know what district it is?
Crenshaw is Texas 2.
There we go.
Yeah.
Wow.
So this is still a lot to go here, but
very
to be the incumbent and to be down 10 points already.
Yeah.
With 30+% of the vote and not a good look. I think in Republican primaries, it's not exclusively always true, but often all you need is the Trump endorsement and you're kind of good to go. And that's what we're seeing here. If you, even if you're an incumbent, it doesn't seem to matter that much.
Wow. Okay, and I do want to see what's going on with Lyra's district.
So for Republicans, and then
they got nothing.
Go to Texas Senate Republicans primary. Nope.
There we go.
Yeah. So this is looking. Is this the latest?
This
41% probably is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
look, they have the yeah. Okay,
so Cornyn is outperforming what was expected here, which is going to be really interesting. It's still very likely this is going to go to a runoff. I think it's hard for me to envision it not. And that's going to mean that 3 more months for the Republican primary here. It is.
It's like Punxsutawney Phil, Republican Punxsutawney Phil.
Fucking kill me. But let's see if we have anything dropping at 9.
Yeah, they haven't. Not much is going on the Dem side, Texas or Senate side.
Okay. Yeah, and it's
something I didn't notice that it could be one of the reasons that Nita alum is still like, oh my goodness, now both might be to appreciate. But nothing has been counted in Wake County yet.
What's in Wake County? Is that where school is?
Wake Forest.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
I think actually.
If you're wrong,
for some reason I think that Wake County might not be in.
Isn't there another Wake County?
I mean, Wake Forest is in that. No, Wake Forest is in I know what the place is called. I'm just blanking on it right now.
Wait, is Davidson in Wake County?
No, Davidson is in
Davidson Day School's in Wake County.
Wait.
Okay. Well,
I should know this.
Doesn't matter. We're
It's not. It's not though.
Wake Forest. Yeah, Wake Forest. Okay.
Wake Forest is in Wake County.
I think so. Yes.
But isn't there? What's the town called or something?
Winston-Salem.
Winston-Salem. Yes.
Wait, it might not be in Wake County.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Google, I think, is wrong.
Yeah, because it's Winston-Salem. It's a different place. Okay, a few more votes in.
So, I think if you were to try to get an idea of what the major races are going to look like at the end of the day, I think right now it's looking like Talarico winning the Democratic primary.
Yeah.
Republican Senate primary.
Let's go in order. Okay, ready?
All right.
So it looks like Talarico's going to be winning in Texas Senate on the Dem side.
Yes. This I would put money on Fushi.
They're flipping. It's flip-flopping. It's going crazy. But yeah, it looks like
I would.
Fushi has a clear
and I will say, in this specific race, Nita did take the political integrity pledge. Fushi never graded that poorly on her system, so she's not someone that ran that was like I think she has a B.
She's like a B or a B plus. I mean, the thing with her that really separates Nita alum from her is that like she's someone that could take the pledge almost, but just when you go to like her donor breakdown, it just isn't the same as Nita's. Like Nita has a lot more small individual donations. And doesn't have like earmarked funds and joint fundraised funds, where Valerie Fouché like does have some of that bigger money. So like I think
it's not as clear as a distinction as some of the other folks that we've been working with. The biggest thing has been the super PAC spending. And we went over this before. It's one of the most expensive Democratic primaries on the House side. Yeah, I mean, so you can see here, like, she takes a little bit amount of quarter per PAC money, a decent amount of PAC funds.
It's just the individual donations it's
what's the earmark date of it? If it's Act Blue, it might be. I know she has some APAC money, not a ton.
$3,300. I mean, that's basically one donation. So there's one donor that earmarked funds through APAC.
Yeah.
But that does mean that she's a candidate that like appears on the APAC website,
It's
right?
true.
That's what that means.
But this is all to say, like,
she's signed on to the stock trading ban. She's signed on to overturn Citizens United.
she's not someone that is like a clear distinction of Nita is this and Valerie is this.
Yeah, she doesn't trade stock. Like if she was like some crazy, stock trading and all that, it would be easier to make that distinction, I think.
Yeah, let's go to the next one. So next on the tab we have is so this is Menifee is nominally an incumbent. He won a special election in January. He also took the political integrity pledge, running against Al Green. Al Green is a long-standing progressive member of the Democratic Party, up there in years, and this is in a redistricted seat that retains, I think, about 60% of Al Green's previous district. Importantly, Menifee did benefit toward the end of this race from about $2 million or something in money from a crypto super PAC. Again, it's not something we can't always easily. No, go back.
Oh, whoops, sorry.
Yeah.
I think it's 1.6.
1.6, so 2 total.
Yeah.
This is Protect Progress is.
Crypto.
I don't remember which one it is, which crypto organization it is.
It wasn't Coinbase?
Might be.
No.
But.
Yeah, it seems like it's almost certain he's gonna win.
Yeah, and this is looking real likely. Benefited from running in Green's not Green. If you were running exactly in Al Green's previous district, probably would have been a lot harder. It's a redistrict play area. It looks like Amanda Edwards, who was the special candidate, is also taking some of the vote.
Didn't she endorse Menifee?
I think she did, but also people just
don't know. Or they have a favorite candidate.
Yeah, that's not everyone knows what's going on.
Yeah. All right, over to Republican.
This is still looking like it's going to be a runoff. Most likely thing to happen is Cornyn versus Paxton runoff until May.
Which I think it's not that is bad for Republicans. They're going to be spending.
They're going to be wasting a shit ton of money on it, and it's just going to suck. I mean, it's going to be a super gross and negative race, and it's likely that the incumbent is going to lose, and if what happens that is expected to happen is that Tallarico pulls through, and is able to win the Democratic primary and is running against someone like Ken Paxton. Ken Paxton is widely expected to be a really, really mediocre candidate statewide, even though he can win the primary, because you have to remember primary voter demographics are very, very different than general vote demographics, and that is, but what we're seeing here is because so many people voted in this primary, it's still turning out to be a little less Ken Paxton heavy than was expected.
But so for Ken Paxton to make the runoff, or if it turns out to be Cornyn who gets fewer votes, as long as no candidate reaches 50%, the top 2 candidates go to a runoff. Yeah. So
yeah, no, you have to clear 50. You get 49.9.
So it could be 49.9 to 20%.
Yeah, and this is why if you go back to the Integrity Index site,
look, this just got a little bit closer.
Which is everyone our website.
Yeah, our website, Integrity Index.
And you go to the Texas Senate race. This is why so much negative money was spent on Wesley Hunt, because everyone knew, or at least Cornyn's team knew, this Texas for Conservative Majority is his affiliated super PAC or unaffiliated, whatever. That he was going to be the spoiler. And it's true. He is spoiling for one of these candidates, which honestly may have not been Cornyn. He's spoiling the race. The expectation or the thought was he would take more of the deep MAGA vote from Ken Paxton and make it so it's possible it wouldn't have to go to a runoff. I don't think that's going to happen. What else do we have on here?
We got Crenshaw who looks like he's going to be losing.
I think he's going to lose.
But no more votes have come in here.
Okay. I don't know if you... Yeah.
Oh, no. So all I have to do... I think we've learned now, all I have to do is reset my Windows and we should be fine. Okay, so I just click that. Restore.
Sick. Yeah.
And then I just have to re-put.
It's actually good that it's on a delay. Well, for folks who are still with us after that, Chrome crashes every now and then because we're running it hard, and then we bring it back. How's the battery life in your computer, by the way?
Not great.
Like, do you need me to plug it in?
Yeah. Yep.
Now?
Like soon.
Okay.
Like 23%.
Yeah, we're fine.
We're fine.
She cruising.
Okay, so I think we're back.
And we're back. All right.
So this is still has.
And this is also what I want to say about prediction markets. Like, look at this bullshit, right? It's
So when was that? That was.
Go right here.
A few days ago.
Go right here, right below before. It's Dan Crenshaw's yellow, so he's the one that's up in the lead.
Ah, I see. Okay.
And like it's just.
Although to be fair, these aren't polls, right? So if Steve Toth has like he has a. All right. So today at this.
Wait. Sorry. Someone told us Wake Forest is not in Wake County. Thank you for that
Thank
clarification.
Thank you. So okay, 36% chance of Steve Toth winning this morning. Dan Crenshaw at 68%. Yes, that's what the prediction market's saying. 36%. That's like league average NBA 3-pointer. Like
okay,
when an NBA player shoots a 3 and it goes in, are you like no? Like what? Like you're like oh, like that happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's. It's not out of the question. All right, this is what was killing us. Oh, this is Lira, which nothing's been counted.
No, and I will say the estimates right now that are coming in for the Texas Senate Democratic primary is that it could end up with around a 10 to 12 point margin for Tallarico. Wow. If that is the case, that would be wild. The polls would have been. I mean, you're not really going to fault the pollsters. Primary polling sucks. It is not really something that you can poll well, and so a lot of people that were relying on that are just bullshitting you.
Mm-hmm. Man, so that makes me think. All right, so, oh man, Nita.
Yeah, I think. So, let's.
Oh my God! Wait, where's Chatham? Up 30.
What is in Chatham?
Points. I don't know. It doesn't look like it's large. I mean, it looks like everyone's in Durham County, really.
Yeah, which makes sense. Yeah, and I think Anita just needed Durham and the schools
Durham's
to
still
break.
not all. Durham is only 60%.
It's possible, but
these
again,
are at 70.
8-point hole right now with 60% in is rough.
It's rough, yeah.
I'm gonna agree with the prediction markets on this one. Another crazy thing we're seeing right now is that the Democrats actually have more votes for the Democrats in the Texas primary, Senate primary, than Republicans. This is a state that went 14 points for Republicans in the 2024 election. So something's cooking. Something's in the water today.
That is interesting. I mean, it seems like I haven't seen a ton on new media about the Ken Paxton Cornyn race compared to the Crockett Tallarico race.
Yeah.
Like you're not seeing a lot of like social media, like it's being covered on the nightly news, but I'm just not sure it was. All right. I'd be interested on age splits too.
Yeah, it's just a super different media market. It also looks like one of the groups that Tallarico's doing best with is college towns.
Yeah.
Which Texas has a shit ton of, and as long as you can get those people out, you can do huge numbers.
Oh my! So
Crenshaw's pretty much cooked. Like. This is an incumbent who's going down to a Trump-endorsed candidate. Crenshaw was sort of a darling in the Republican Party 5-10 years ago, and he'll go off to sell energy drinks in a couple years.
Crenshaw was one of our stock traders. I mean, let's look him up in the Integrity Index, the website that we built.
And that you should give us money to help keep building.
Dan Crenshaw.
Yeah, so he supports the stock trading ban. It looks like he does own stocks, but that is not rare.
He hasn't bought since 2023.
Yeah, he's just sitting on some useless shit. So
yeah, not awful.
But he does get a D. I mean, the man takes a shit ton of $500,000 in corporate PAC money just in one cycle. Like that's pretty bad. Yeah,
if he didn't co-sponsor the stock trading ban, he would have an F. An F right now.
F plus.
Yeah.
Okay, so Menifee, we can go back to that race. I mean, that race is tighter than I think they expected it to be.
I think this is Menifee, and it's... There we go. Okay.
definitely tighter than people expect to be, especially with the 6% going to Amanda Edwards.
That is wild.
Amanda Edwards is they ran against each other.
Menifee and Edwards.
Menifee and Edwards, yeah, in the special in January. And she dropped out. She lost. Is not running in this race and endorsed Menifee, I think.
Mm-hmm.
This is just the quirks of voting. It's just people. Sometimes I don't know what's going on, or you just vote for whoever.
Someone's asking for North Carolina 5. Is there anything going on there?
I don't know what that is off the top of my head.
North Carolina 5 on the Republican side? It's featured on the Republican side.
Let's see.
Virginia Fox.
Oh, our queen. I mean, I don't know what else. Virginia Fox is she 100 years old? 120 years old?
Something like that.
Her picture. She's one of the people where you look at her official photo and you're like, why did you choose that?
I know, just continuing to run. Let's look. I would be interested to see North Carolina 14 Republican, because that was a candidate who took the political integrity pledge.
Who, Kate Parr?
Yeah. I'm assuming since our phones aren't ringing, she's not winning, because that would be like breaking news. I wish these were sorted. Can I do like House? Yeah, here we go. No, U.S. House. Primary. There we go. Am I blind? Oh, there we go.
So we have another...
Yeah. Hey, 6,000 votes.
Yeah, go off, Queen. Worth a shot, I guess. But...
Creative strategy.
This is... We're not going to shade anyone here, but you see lots of comments on our posts, on our content, on whatever we're doing, of like, why didn't you work with this person? Why didn't you talk to this person? Whatever. Like, it's much easier to build a social media platform than it is to win an election. We try to find some nice ground in the middle there.
Yeah.
Tally goes up to 99.8% on Polymarketeer.
That is crazy.
We are still waiting. I think we have to wait till 10 EST for Dallas to come in. Dallas expected to be a very heavy Crockett district, and that is staying open late because it was there was a lot of issues with people figuring out what polls to be going to. Yes.
Did you make graphics for if pledge candidates win? Okay. That'll take 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can figure that out.
So.
Yeah, here's the polling average. Which isn't. I mean, that's not wild.
No, but if you go back to the 1 month one, I think we'll be closer to wherever that was polling.
Polling. Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
Guys, this website's really good. It's just it's going through it right now.
Yeah.
I think it'll end up being closer to this 1 month average.
Well, isn't that I think that's the change. So this polling has gone up. But if we do look at some of these polls, I mean...
Yeah, I mean, this YouGov one, the last one to come out, it is very possible it's pretty close to that result.
Look at that. We were shitting on polling, but 53-40. And then what we actually got is 53-45. I mean, and again, only 42% in. Stuff's going to change.
So, let's see if we have any other updates coming on.
Oh, hey, our first votes in Texas House 35. Yeah, full transparency. John Lira is not. We're in touch with the Lira campaign, and they potentially are taking the political integrity pledge. We just got in contact with them late. We still don't know. They haven't taken the pledge, but definitely a race that we're keeping an eye on. As this is going to be a potentially competitive race during the general election in November. But this is also a competitive primary between Johnny Garcia and John Lira. So we'll keep an eye on this. I have no expectation for how the votes are going to come in or how they're going to break or anything like that.
I know zero about this race.
Yeah, so that's why it's the last tab.
Yeah. So let's see if we want to go back to the Menifee. Actually, let's see if Nita has anything else in on the North Carolina one. Let's see, 71%.
71% in, down 6.
So this is, I bet she loses by 2 or 3. I mean, this is
tough.
She's running against an incumbent.
Because Wake has now reported, and Fushi is winning Wake by 3 points.
Yeah.
Also, Mary Patterson. I don't know her political leanings, but I mean,
This is whenever even
2.3% is a lot.
It could be the deciding factor.
Which is also why sometimes we, only talk about the top
Yes.
2 or 3 candidates because there's going to be a lot of really crowded primaries, especially like once you get to Illinois, some really crowded primaries, and there's no ranked choice voting. It sucks, but that's just how it works.
Yeah. And
Yeah, it's just how it goes.
But like this is, I mean, even here, like
now up to 76.
Yeah, even with ranked choice voting, it's likely if you're voting for someone like, I mean, who knows? But a lot of people just put only one up, the top ticket.
So yeah, look, so we just got 5 more percent of the vote came in, and Nida Alam gained half a point on Fushi. I think I agree. It looks like it might just be too little, too late, and she's gonna end up being 2 points behind, 3 points behind, something like that.
Yeah. We're going with I'm trusting the prediction markets on this one. Right now.
Oh yeah, and the prediction markets are getting more bullish on Fushi.
Yeah. So let's go back over to Menifee and Al Green. Now
it's basically
so this is pretty much called, but like that's I think much tighter than people expected it to be.
Do they call on here? Are they going to eventually say who's?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
I've never been on this. This site's new. You can check here. They may have a check on it wherever it is.
Well, if I can't go to it because it will.
It'll get.
I don't have it.
You can look up AP.
Oh, whoa! We got a big drop again in. We're up to 48%, so half the vote in basically.
So
yeah,
we're still waiting on some major.
Someone just said Dallas not counting, low key scared. I'm guessing that's a Tallarico supporter saying that.
Yeah. So we can see here Dallas, El Paso, and a lot of the Rio Grande Valley has still not been reported. These heavily Latino districts are probably going to break pretty hard for Tallarico. And then Dallas is going to be just like an atomic bomb for Crockett. At this point, is it going to be enough? Probably not, especially with, let's see. Is Austin area fully reported? I mean, Austin's still only at 63% reporting. And with the way it's breaking for Tallarico, like, it's going to be huge. Same with the burbs here, but again, because he's racking up the numbers with Latino populations in the Rio Grande Valley, I think no, even Dallas won't be able to bring her back. But
it seems like the prediction markets agree with you.
Yeah. So otherwise, right now, what we're seeing, likely options: Tallarico probably going to win this. Nida Alam, who is running against...
a little bit better. This is all over the place. But yeah.
Nida Alam probably going to lose this challenger race by, I'd say, about 2 or 3 points. Christian Menefee, this is done. And this race, the Texas... This is,
man, dogfight.
Yeah, Wesley Hunt really fucking it up for the entire Republican Party here.
But in some ways, this doesn't matter anymore. Like, this is going to a runoff. No one's getting 50% here.
I think it's like a 90% sure it's going to a runoff, which means y'all have till May. Have fun.
3 more months. All right.
Crenshaw getting wrecked. This is he's gone. Goodbye.
Well, we'll see. Not called, but yeah.
No, but like he's cooked.
And then what? Whoa.
I have no idea.
What? What? This is crazy. Whoa. So, okay, for those who don't know, if you went off of... This is maybe why prediction markets aren't great. If you went off the prediction markets, this was a 2-person race between Johnny Garcia and John Lira. There wasn't even lines for Maureen... What is that? Help me out here. Maureen Galindo?
Galindo, I think.
Maureen Galindo. Same thing with Whitney Masterson, Moyes. Yeah.
You're doing your best.
I'm doing my best.
Uh-huh.
They're like evenly split with 54% of the vote in. That is crazy. And Lira is in last place right now. Look, like, dude, I think Polymarket has just closed this down. There's like we did not know what we were
Yeah,
talking
didn't
about
even know
here.
this race is happening.
That's very interesting as you know these prediction markets are new. As we get into some of these smaller races that don't have polling, right? Where it is a lot just based off vibes. There could be a lot more stuff like this where the prediction markets just have no idea, like a very false sense of confidence. But this is crazy. It'll be very interesting since this is a competitive general election. If any of these, I didn't do much research on these two candidates, Maureen Galindo or Whitney Masterson-Moyes. Be interesting to see if they're candidates that will take the political integrity pledge. I mean, we can probably look them up. They're gonna be in our database, yeah.
Yeah,
Let's take a look.
I think. I mean, unless again, who knows?
Unless they didn't raise any money or something.
I literally have no idea who this person is.
Well, no.
You broke it?
What'd I do?
You crashed Chrome?
No, I clicked Control B or something.
Well, it Chrome quit anyways. So.
Okay, shoot. We will get it back up in just 1 second, y'all. Just give me 1 second. All right, it should be back up on TikTok. And now everything should be back up. Okay. All right, we should be back. Sorry about that. All right, so I wanted to look up.
Just look up Lira and go to that race. See who's there.
That's a good point. John Lira. Okay. Yeah, here you go. So Whitney Masterson-Moyes raised $61,000.
Yeah, I don't even. We can go to the FEC
We can go to
website.
the
I don't even know
FEC,
who this.
Galindo. It's also possible she raised, since this primary was just so early, it's possible that she has raised money, but just hasn't reported it yet. What? Again, maybe she raised a bunch in the new year.
I don't know.
This is crazy.
Go to. Hold up.
Go to, like, can we see, like, raw filings?
No. Go to her candidate thing. Go to spending my others. Nope, I have no fucking idea. Okay.
I mean, there could be raw filing. I don't even know. That's wild. That is wild. If she ends up pulling this up, I wonder what her opposition. I'd love to talk to her campaign. That's super interesting. No.
Yeah, so we have just go back to the Texas Democratic Senate results.
Trying to reload it.
So we have a couple more of the Hispanic districts in around San Antonio here. Bexar, yeah. Not breaking the same way that some of the other Hispanic districts did for Talarico with the early vote, but it is still probably a healthy enough margin for not to really change any of the results we're thinking of.
I see now kind of El Paso area.
Yeah, so this is that, like, if you go here, Bruce, I mean, it's tiny amount of people. Let's see, go down here. No, what are the purple ones? Like, what's this one all the way down here? This is better. I mean, so you can see, like, this is a 30-point win for Talarico versus the other one, I think, was a 15. Yeah. Bexar, where San Antonio is, so... Whoops.
Yeah, it's one of the larger districts, too, so...
Yeah, that's... Okay.
All right, so things are still looking very good for Talarico. So I'm just going to pull up another window so I can see the chatters. Oh, it's pronounced Bear County, not Bexar. It's like Bear. It's like French or something. Fine. Thank you, guys.
Go team.
Go team, yeah.
First Wake County now this.
Wait, would you be able to... I just want to make sure that we're not missing chatters in, like...
I'm looking.
Oh, you got it. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Never mind. All right, so we got Texas Senate. Things are still... Oh, things haven't moved in North Carolina 4, it looks like. So, still looking tough for Nita Alam. Looks like Valerie Fouché is going to keep her seat, but that's just the way things are leaning right now.
Yeah, let's go back. There's nothing new on that other race, in the Fouché race?
Yeah, it's still at 78 reporting. I mean, she's now within 5 points.
Yeah, but that's...
I know, it would have to break crazy.
Left.
I mean, she's just barely winning Durham. Like, this is something that she probably had to win by, like, 5 or 6 points.
Yeah. I guess there's still about 25% of the in-person vote, but
Yeah.
it wasn't enough.
There needs to be a lot of procrastinating college students. And you know what?
Totally could be. So, guys, why can it be pronounced Bexar? That would make more sense.
Bear County. Okay.
Cool.
Menifee's killing it. Cornyn, this is going to a runoff.
Yep. Unless some crazy changes.
Crenshaw's losing his seat. This is
Galindo, our queen, is
wild. On fourth, I mean, again, we can see how much money she's actually spent when everything's settled. But like, if she ends up winning this election, spending like $4,000.
Yeah, that's wild. I mean, I think what's the this district? What's the 2024 results? Do you know?
Oh, I think it's new. It's a new district.
Yeah, I mean,
but I think Cook has like an R+9.
Yeah, so that sometimes happens too. R+9 isn't crazy, but some of the districts where it's like pretty clearly Republican win, you'll just have a bunch of randos run. So like you look at this, like she has 10K votes, like that's not a lot of votes.
But it is crazy because if she sometime wins this primary, she'll have spent $4,000, and if like the D trip identifies it as like a key race, they're gonna give her like $4 million.
Man.
And then it's like, what do you?
Maybe
think?
she just she solved something. I don't know what it was, but she did it.
It's crazy.
All right, back.
Are there any other races that we should be tracking?
Yeah, the other one is it's another Republican one. Anthony Gonzalez in Texas. I honestly don't know what district. So Anthony Gonzalez is the incumbent. He was recently found.
Oh, Tony Gonzalez.
Tony Gonzalez, yeah. Recently came out that he had been having an affair and sending pretty gross texts to an employee of his, and then she ended up actually committing suicide. So he's become kind of a persona non grata amongst the the Republican Party. Somewhat, but like no one's really distancing from him. He is running against a gunfluencer, YouTube.
Sorry, this is Texas 23, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Herrera is a YouTuber.
Wait, I think I've heard that name. Yeah.
He does videos on guns. I honestly don't know much about him. But it could be we have 3 different House incumbents lose their primaries. That would be Crenshaw, Green, which sort of counts, and Gonzalez here.
Mm-hmm. I do want to see what's going on in North Carolina 5, just to see, because I think there's someone running there.
So it does look like Crenshaw was sort of redistricted out of his previous seat, and was then put into a seat that had a lot of Toth, who he's running against. A lot of Toth's state house seat. So that's partially why he's losing this. But as redistricting goes, there's often like kind of like backroom dealing of like if it's a uniparty control of a state, they'll be like, oh well, you'll get this seat and you'll get this seat, and like so they kind of knew what they were doing when they were cooking in.
Yeah, whoever was asking about North Carolina 5, it looks like you guys were pulling for Kaya. It looks like they have called the race for Charles Hubbard.
Yeah.
So
I also
R.I.P.
don't think this is a competitive race.
Yeah, is this an R district? They should. That's what they
Maybe
should have.
margin?
This.
If you go to margin, no.
No, yeah, they should tell us what the cook is here. I mean, whatever. But.
Yeah. So.
Still under 50% for Texas Senate.
Yeah.
Or Dem Texas Senate. Still nothing new in for North Carolina 4. Menifee's going to win. This is going to a runoff. Crenshaw's
going down.
Called it, but Crenshaw's going down.
No, he's probably going down.
Yeah.
But
that also is good to know that they're going to call it in window.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have more votes in here, I believe. Oh, no, this is the same amount of votes in Texas 35. Crazy,
so there's a USB-C plug. One of those dangly guys plugged that into your computer.
Oh, okay.
The long one, I think it is.
The long one's plugged into this. Is this a charging block?
Yeah, just take it out.
Cool. Is this your social security card? What's this? 5, 4. I'm sure.
So we have some more Hispanic areas coming in from Texas on the Democratic Senate side, and they're not breaking as heavy as some of the other ones did for Tallarico, but probably sufficient for whatever comes out of Dallas in about 20 minutes to not be to not allow Crockett to catch up.
Dude, fully come back.
So yeah, I'd say this one I think is it's not called, but like
It's getting pretty close.
she's just my thing here is like if you're gonna run a challenge against someone, it's got to be an unpopular incumbent. Fushi, from my understanding, is not she's not the most popular, but she's not an unpopular incumbent. She's not like people aren't like immediately like, oh, she's corrupt or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes a case harder.
Well, Fushi is not the youngest candidate. Alam can just keep running.
Gosh, it'll be our third time, and people do that,
Yeah.
It is at a certain point you call it, and you're like, I'm a loser, like I'm done, like I'm not built for this. But like, there's nothing wrong with it. Like
Nita's very young, so.
And this, as we said before, is one of the most expensive House primaries ever, just based on the super PAC spending on the race.
Yeah.
Huge AI super PACs on Valerie Fushi's side. Nita Alam's side had a ton of progressive groups, super PACs backing her. Mm-hmm. And it's looking likely that Fushi is going to win this primary race.
Yeah.
Menifee, this one we've called.
Haven't.
Yeah, with our science over here.
This one we think is over. I think the thing about these races, though, and why they can't call them, is turnout's just crazy. Like, it's really hard to estimate how many ballots are still outstanding, because if you do it based off prior elections and prior primaries, you're going to get it wrong. You have to estimate, how many votes are going to be cast, and it's hard to do.
Okay. Cornyn, these guys, the way Texas works is if you do not get over 50% of the vote, you're going to have another election. So they're going to have a and
those are the Republican rules.
No, that's all the rules.
Really?
They're going to be, you can
right.
Yeah, if in the Democratic Texas Senate race, no one clears 50, like...
Is this only true for the Senate?
Nope. Any race.
Oh, okay. So that means that this race is going to go to a runoff, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This will go to a runoff. I think there's a couple others with spoilers that might go to runoffs. And runoffs suck. There will be a super low turnout for those elections. And you'll have to spend a shit ton of money on it, and everyone will come out unhappy. It's kind of how it'll work.
Interesting. I wasn't even looking at that through this lens. So that means that this race, because of Keith Barton, is probably going to go to a runoff.
I don't know if probably yet. We're seeing only the early vote here. Mm-hmm. I think it's very possible the in-person vote breaks more for Brandon.
Okay.
But who the fuck knows?
Okay, wait. I need to make sure I'm looking at all these elections through that lens. So it does look, we're still stuck at 49%, but it does look like Tallarico will be able to clear 50. Although Ahmed Hassan is pulling at 1%. If this was 49, or if this was 49.9 to 48, and Hassan is 1.2 or something, like
someone will have to.
That'd be crazy.
I have no words for what that'll do to the general psyche of social media for the next 3 months.
That would be crazy. Could it be possible, since Mary Patterson is pulling at 2.37%, that Nita Alam is able to claw back enough to pull Valerie Fushi under 50%?
No, but I don't think North Carolina has runoffs.
Oh my goodness, right.
Yeah, I don't think it matters.
You're right. Now I'm like, I can't look at all of these elections through that lens.
Yeah.
Okay. So this one is just going to be over tonight, or tomorrow morning or something.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, sorry. Okay.
So
Menifee Al Green, Amanda Edwards.
One we should call out. Yeah. Doesn't really matter. The North Carolina Senate race is set now. It's going to be former Governor Roy Cooper versus Michael Whatley. They both were running in nominal primaries without much competition.
Yeah.
Whatley is, I think, the former RNC chair, endorsed by Trump, and is it'll be pretty hard to beat Roy Cooper.
So this could be hilarious. This could be so funny.
Another runoff.
So for those of you who don't know, Menifee was running in a special election in the fall.
Oh wait, let me.
Like go through every election he's gone.
I'm 90. Okay, I'm pretty sure that it's runoffs for House races too.
Okay.
It would be weird if it wasn't.
Texas. What do I look up? Like
Runoff rules. I don't know.
Rules for House races.
Yeah, I think it's any race. So if he has a...
Oh my... let's run through how funny this would be. Just for those, like... So Menifee, there was a special election.
You want me to start from the top?
So we ran in a primary, an open primary first.
So this seat opens because Sylvester Turner, who I think was the former mayor of Houston, maybe, took the seat in 2024. He passed away at the end of 2024, and then... or early 2025, and then the governor of Texas didn't actually allow the special election to be scheduled for like almost a year, and that happened in January. Menifee won that by like 30 points or something, right? And then he's now running actually in a different seat than he ran.
So Menifee first in the
it was
fall
the primary, then
had to run in like an open primary, didn't get 50% of the vote, so then he had to run in a runoff election for the special election, right? So he has won 2 elections this year already. He's already won 2 elections this year, and then now he's going to run, or he is running, in a primary election, which he might not get 50% of the vote. So then this race would go to a runoff between Christian Menifee and Al Green, which would be his 4th election of the year, right? If he were to win that election, then he still has to win in November, even though it's a not a competitive seat. So he will have had to won 5 elections in 1 year to serve a full term in Congress.
Absolute dedication.
He will just have been. I mean, he will be a freshman member of Congress that has already won 5 elections. That's crazy.
Yeah. Not a great time.
Do you think that this gives... Excuse me. Do you think this might actually help Al Green's odds? I mean, obviously the prediction markets don't think so. But do you think that Al Green...
I have no idea.
Yeah?
I think it'll be... I mean, Al Green, again, didn't even really run much of a campaign for this race. Like, he's sort of just like... was like, I'm running on name rec alone. I've been doing this for years. And if he decides to, I think it'll be a much different story.
Gotcha. I'm keep moving around. Okay, this hasn't moved.
So we are getting a little bit of some more votes in. Some of the election day votes for Texas are coming in. We're still waiting on Dallas.
Over 50% in.
Which Dallas is not going to be coming in until about 9. Or 10 ET.
Crockett won these surrounding counties. I mean, this one she won by... I mean, it's not that.
I mean,
votes.
Dallas... I think Dallas shall win similar to the way in which Tallarico won Austin.
So Tallarico won Austin by 53 points.
It's going to be something like that.
Wow.
And so Tallarico pulled in 70K votes from the Austin proper.
I know he pulled in 100K votes.
Well, 70 net. Sorry,
70 net. Okay, yes. And right now he's up by
a little over 100.
100, yeah, 100.
So and Crockett will really close that gap. It'll look like she closed that gap in Dallas, and it really is going to be dependent on what does election day vote totals look like in some of these other districts that early vote seems to be doing pretty well for Tallarico. If it doesn't pull off enough, it could be super close, and it'll be a blast. I think
this is still...
Does that go up?
No, still at 78%.
We might be waiting on E-Day.
I think this is just hilarious.
Yeah, I feel bad for this guy. That crypto money didn't do it.
Nothing there. This is still just such a wild card race.
Holy shit. So this is insane what just happened.
Whoa. Oh my goodness.
So go back to the Texas
Yes.
Senate map. This is really bad. So Dallas over here is kind of the home base of Crockett, and where her vote sink is. Nothing's been reported yet. That's because in Dallas itself, there was a lot of issues today where right now you're only able to go to the assigned voting location for your party and your registration, which sucks. Like, that's an insane way to do things. They can just turn you away, send you somewhere else. A judge, soon after those issues were popping up, a judge said in Texas, we're going to hold polls open for 2 more hours. Right now, the Texas Supreme Court blocked that judge's ruling and said, no, what you're going to have to do is separate the 7 to 9 p.m. votes from the votes before 7 p.m. when the original deadline was, because those ones may not count in the end, which is fucking crazy.
Is that even how, like, are polling places set up to do that?
I assume they're all time marked and you could see, like, when, but like,
do they do paper ballots? It's Texas. I wouldn't be surprised if they do paper ballots.
Man, I honestly don't even know. That is
that, because that might, what if that's an impossible task? Can the court give it? Then what? Do you avoid the election? Like,
I have no fucking idea.
That's crazy.
And we have nothing to tell us. It's possible that she gets 150K votes from Dallas, and it's just fucking insane.
Yeah,
and that could put her ahead. It's just not a way to run an election. I mean,
they do computer ballots. That's what they're saying. I mean, oftentimes there's like a paper printout backup or something.
Okay.
But computer is good because computer, you ideally have a timestamp.
Computer's good too because like then we can hack it and you can change it. You know, it's great.
That's so great. But they're offline. That's a myth. That's a myth, Daniel. They're offline. They're not connected to anything. Okay, let's see. Oh, here we go. Yeah. 84% in. Nita Alam has. Right, this does not go around.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
So Nita Alam, it seems like, is picking up points, but it's just not going to be enough. Like,
at 5 point, what is that? 4 points?
It's 4. It's just under 4. It's like 3.8. It just looks like it's just not going to be enough. You know.
Yeah,
tough. I mean, look. Okay, she's winning Durham now by 3 points. Okay, another thing. This is a little bit made up. You don't know how many votes are left.
I think they do.
I don't know if you always really... Oh, you see, it just went down.
Oh, okay.
You see?
Again, she has to win by whatever. She has to win by remaining votes by some...
But it looks like she is picking up. In Durham, I think she was up 1 point. Now she's up 2 points. So we'll continue to track this. It's looking like a real uphill battle. You never know.
It is. So I think when she ran against Fushi in 2022, she lost by about 9 points.
Mm-hmm.
So congrats, I guess. I don't know. But it is not. I wouldn't want to be here in this race.
Yeah, it's looking tough.
Let's go.
Menifee doesn't look like he's gonna break 50.
Yeah, this fucking Texas Supreme Court shit is honestly crazy. I have no idea how they're gonna run this. And I. Not only is this going to... The crazy thing, too, is Ken Paxton is part of the Texas judicial branch. He is the attorney general. So part of him... He is running in the primary and is the one that helped put in the order to separate the 7 p.m. and then 7 to 9 p.m. votes.
And so, to clarify, this will likely... This is likely going to hurt Crockett. Polls being open later, more people voting in Dallas, which is her stronghold...
It will. I mean, I don't even know. That's 7 to 9 p.m. Like, it's very possible a lot of people are like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Like, I'm just done. So it may not even been that many voters in that window. But what this will do is create huge amounts of mistrust in this election.
Yes.
Across the board.
Yeah.
Especially because, like, it's exclusively Dallas. It's exclusively this is happening in Dallas.
It might be good if... just for everyone's sanity, if Tallarico wins by 10 points.
It would be...
Just so that there's like a little bit just so we know, like, it would be nice also to know how many ballots were discounted.
Yeah.
Right? If it's 40,000 or 20,000 or 10,000, whatever is discounted, if it's less than the margin that theoretically Tallarico wins by, then maybe it won't be as big of a controversy.
Yeah, so actually, Ken Paxton asked for the Dallas judge's ruling to be overruled. So Ken Paxton, the leading Republican Senate candidate, asked for the extended vote window for Dallas votes in his race. It's not just the Democrat race; it's his race to be struck down.
Be extended. And if you look at Dallas, who's winning Dallas? Cornyn is winning Dallas, his opponent, by 20 points.
You can say tons of crazy shit about how this will affect the Democratic primary, but like, this is an insane thing for his race.
Yeah.
He said, no, I don't like that. I don't like that we created this dumb voting system here where you have to go to a specific poll. And I don't like that it's not breaking my way. So, because he loses a lot of the urban areas.
Well, I mean, to play devil's advocate here, the decision to extend voting, it's not saying that anything was done wrong. It's basically saying that the law was confusing. We should give more people time to vote. Not that the law was enforced incorrectly.
Correct. So the law is being done correctly. It's just the law is
bad law.
It's bad. It makes it very difficult to vote. From what I was reading, it looked like a lot of people were showing up to one polling place. They would say, no, the Democratic polling place is that site. Typically, for anyone who's voted on the stream, like, you just go to a polling place and you can vote there.
Yeah.
Like, it should be, it's supposed to be one in your district. It doesn't matter what party you're voting in, what primary party. That's not how it worked here. And so, because of that confusion, they extended it.
Who says that Cornyn made this decision? I mean, I know that he has he's in the judiciary.
One of the Texas Tribune legal reporter.
Wow.
It also looks like we'll get off this. This is going to come back. Go to Crenshaw's. So Steve Toth here has himself declared victory in this race.
Okay.
Crenshaw is very likely going down. R.I.P. the boy. He was sort of redistricted out of his seat and also did not get the Trump endorsement, which in a Republican primary, you kind of just you're cooked if that's the case. It's not called yet, but it look at that. There's no fucking way.
Yeah, I mean, there's theoretically there's a way he gets it to a runoff or something, right?
Yeah,
but it's not looking good for him. This race nothing's been counted still. Nothing new has been counted.
Someone's asking. My understanding in Texas is that each county does have its own separate polling rules. So this is a specific Dallas rule. Is my understanding. Which again is fucking nuts. It's just nuts.
That's a horrible rule. I imagine, again, everyone talks about how polarized of an era that we live in, right? But you should be able as a family, right? Like, if you and your spouse are going to vote, right, and you're driving to the polling place to vote, you should not have to go to different polling places because one of you's a Democrat and one of you's a Republican, or one of you's a Democrat and one of you's an independent who votes in Democratic primaries if it has open primaries. That's ridiculous. I think that just it's partisan in a way that it's not even, and the reason it's there isn't partisan. The reason it's there is, kind of partisan. It's to suppress votes.
Yeah.
There's no reason to do that.
So, quick recap of where we are tonight, folks. Yeah. We've been going at this for about an hour or so. We'll get everyone up to speed. Texas has, every county in Texas has closed except for Dallas. Dallas had issues with the way in which they've set up voting, that you were supposed to mandatory vote at the register or the polling location for your party registration.
Just to clarify, that means Republicans and Democrats are supposed to, even if you live in the same place, you're supposed to go to a different polling place depending on the party you're voting for.
Yeah. Fucking nuts. So there was an initial judge, a local judge, ruled that the voting could be extended to 9 p.m. from 7 p.m. Central Time because of the confusion there. That has now been struck down at the request of Ken Paxton, who is the Attorney General. Also, one of the Republican candidates for Senate,
he's still favored to win that.
And
that
he
primary.
will go to a runoff and likely win that runoff against John Cornyn. It'll be $200 million down the drain in that race.
Yeah.
Who was also winning, who was losing in Dallas, the place where he's effectively stopping the count.
Yeah. So he's losing by 21 points in the district where he's saying we shouldn't count any votes that were cast after 7 p.m. Why do you know why nothing's coming out of Austin yet for the Republicans when tons of votes are coming out for the Democrats? Okay.
Magic.
Magic.
But then a quick recapping other races. It's very likely Nida Alam is not going to be able to beat Valerie Fouché, the incumbent here. There's still some vote left out, but like a 4-point deficit right now is pretty rough.
3.7.
Sorry.
3.8.
Apologies. Menifee is going to be in an endless election, running in an incumbent against running in a runoff against incumbent Al Green. Amanda Edwards had dropped out, but not enough people, I guess, had known that, and that has led it to be
6% is crazy.
Yeah,
for some of the...
fucking
goodness.
wild. So, Cornyn.
This is going to a runoff.
This is going to a runoff. Toth has beat Dan Crenshaw.
Oh, he's declared victory.
Apologies.
It hasn't been called yet.
Alam
did take the pledge. Yes, Nida Alam took the pledge. This primary is still a total wild card, but nothing's come in like 20 minutes.
And then let's see what else is. If you want to go to the homepage here, just to see.
Sure. Do we want to still talk about?
We can talk about this one. This one's likely to go to a runoff. So Gonzalez here.
Let me just open up a wild card page that I can make sure.
Yeah, do whatever with.
Yeah.
That's fucking nuts.
Yeah, how's like Twitter threads reacting to that?
People aren't really sure. Oh, so apparently the way it works is for the people that voted after 7, it was a provisional ballot. So even if it's not time-stamped, it is provisional, so there's a way to differentiate. That being said, throwing out whatever number of ballots is fucking crazy.
That is crazy. Well, okay, and then here's another thing. So I want to know if someone was in line at 6:55, but then they got to the, actually where you send your ballot in at 7:10, theoretically, according to the law, they should be able to vote because they were in line before 7. But did they then cast a provisional ballot? And then how do you know when people got into line?
Dude,
this is going to be a total
it's uncharted territory. This is not a thing that people do.
Yeah. All right, anything else?
What if you turn on featured races only? What do we see?
A lot of state house stuff.
Yeah, I don't know anything about this shit.
I mean, it's very important.
I'm not saying it's not.
U.S. House 10.
Don't know anything about it. Don't know who that is.
I'm gonna keep poking around these. All right, we're at 51% in, so a tiny bit more, but obviously nothing from Dallas. So when do you think? So polls officially close, even for the provisional ballots, at 10 p.m. Correct? So theoretically, at 10, you start getting in Dallas.
It doesn't matter.
So we are just a few minutes away from that.
Honestly, no one fucking knows what's happening.
Yeah.
Like, it is...
Again, uncharted territory. Drama in Texas.
I love this tweet. Just going to post screenshots of random counties on the New York Times election tracker and say, oh, wow, to let everyone know what I'm doing here. It's kind of what we're doing, guys.
Yeah. I'm interested to see when they start calling some of these.
So, yeah, there's a couple other primaries that have been going on. Oh, look, someone donated. Thank you, guys. We couldn't do this without you, and if you are able and willing to support us, we'd always really appreciate it. Go to donate.politicalintegrity.us.
If you didn't know, we built this website.
And we'll just be building more cool shit for y'all.
We built this website where you can see all of the personal and campaign finances of every member of Congress and every candidate running for Congress. And all of these folks right here took a pledge to not take any corporate PAC money, to support a congressional stock trading ban and not hold or trade any individual stocks, to ban former members of Congress from lobbying, and to overturn Citizens United to get rid of super PAC spending. Christian Menifee has an election tonight. It looks like he's going to win. Nita Alam has an election night. It looks like she's not going to pull it out, but it's not called yet. And then James Tallarico also took the pledge, and it looks like he is going to win tonight. Okay. But yeah, very cool website. Oh, here's the members of Congress. Here's the here's the top 10 members according to our formula. And here are the bottom 10 according to our formula, which is weighted based off of corporate funds they take, if they hold or trade individual stocks, how many small individual donors they get. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We track all the trades live.
So polls are officially closed across Texas.
Okay. Let's see when we get
Now
our
we
first.
wait.
Yeah, we're gonna get our first
Finally.
Dallas drop soon. We think.
Um,
What's your question, Henry?
Yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in whatever
Read.
chat you're in. I will do my best.
If Tallarico PAC got $4 million from Hoffman via 1630 fund, does that downgrade his financial integrity? So for super PACs, it's always tough because legally they cannot coordinate with any of these candidates. So candidates cannot ask for a super PAC to get involved in a race, but they also can't really tell a specific super PAC not to spend. However, obviously, there are instances where a super PAC is tied to a certain candidate, and there are conflicts of interest, and there is sometimes also coordination. It makes it hard for us to alter the formula since legally, no one's going to come out and say that they're coordinating with the super PAC. So I think for right now, what we've been doing is we've just been trying to give as much transparency as possible. So if you go to the Integrity Index, for example, you brought up James Tallarico. You can see all the super PAC spending in the race. So you can see that Forward Texas has spent... Oh, wait, is that support of Jasmine Crockett? Yeah. You can see that Lone Star Rising PAC, a super PAC that supports James Tallarico, has spent $4.5 million in opposition of Jasmine Crockett, and we, with our social media, will try to dig into who are the donors of that PAC and give as much information as possible. But it's just hard, again, to tie it to a specific candidate and say that there is any sort of coordination, because, again, legally, there can't be.
What we tend to do is, if you go to the Anita Alam race, it's probably a good example. Like, we know that Open Up Fushi's thing, we know Jobs and Democracy PAC is funded by... Anthropic, an AI company. So it is explicitly an industry super PAC. Some of them you just don't you don't know. Rolling Sea Action Fund is meant to be supporting Black candidates across the country. Valerie can't do anything about the fact they're spending this money.
And you don't know why. Like, they might be spending $1.6 million because they think Valerie Fouché is going to be so great for Anthropic's business. They could also be spending $1.6 million on her because they think that Nita Alam is such a threat to their business. So it might not really have to do with Valerie Fouché in her exact policies. It might, all right? But it's hard to quantify where a candidate taking corporate PAC money directly from their campaign is just so easy to just quantify, have it as a variable in the formula, where this is always just going to require so much more context. And
it's also, that's a decision they make. That's sort of the distinction we say is they can refund a corporate donation. You can't do anything about the super PAC. You could publicly say, don't give me that money, but they can still do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah.
So...
Is this Dallas still? Yeah, nothing in from Dallas. A little bit. There's still more votes trickling in. This is up 2% in the last 5
And I don't even know how they're going to... I mean, I guess they'll count the non-provisional ones.
Yeah. I mean, you'd think that they drop the early vote.
So for folks who are ever on election Twitter, I don't know if any of you...
I'm going to pull this off getting closer.
What?
No. I mean, maybe New York Times updated or something.
Maybe. I don't think she's going to pull it off.
Yeah.
The standard before the New York Times or the AP calls a race is looking at a guy named Dave Wasserman. He has called it himself for James Tallarico. We're not fucking experts here. We're just scrolling Twitter and we're looking at maps.
El Paso just dropped. That's what it is.
Yeah, so El Paso dropped. That's a very Hispanic Rio Grande Valley urban area.
It's just, okay. Can I just reiterate? It is wild to me that they were like, we don't know which way the Hispanic vote is going to go down in Texas. And it's not like Tallarico's winning by 5 points or 10 points. It's like he's winning by 30 points.
I mean,
we'll see how it all settles. But
I think there will be I think there will be a reckoning in some degree of how do we poll Hispanic populations.
Because this is
And
he's running away with the Hispanic vote.
especially in urban Hispanic vote. It looks like the rural Hispanic vote is not doing nearly as well, but in places like El Paso and some of these cities, it's doing a lot better.
Oh, okay. Wow, they're at 58% on the Republican side. Wow, okay, Cornyn kind of actually just continuing to pick up some votes.
Yeah, again, it's going to go to a runoff. These guys are due for 3 months of hell.
Why were they reporting any votes in Dallas on the Republican side earlier?
Maybe the judge didn't extend it for...
Republicans? I don't...
Go back to their side. Is there nothing reported it still?
Yeah, and there hasn't been. I mean, there's stuff been reported in Dallas on the Republican
Waiting
side
for the bomb to drop.
Oh. But again, why would they... I don't know. Yeah, a lot of people are saying
Mark Teixeira is likely going to win his primary.
Who is he running against?
It doesn't matter. A bunch of randos, but he will.
Oh my god!
More professional sports players go into office.
Nice. All right, they still haven't officially called it for Toth, but again, Toth has declared victory over Dan Crenshaw. This is still crazy, but still no more votes. More votes in. I really want to see what the next drop looks like there. Looks like more votes are in here. We're at 70% in the Gonzalez Herrera race. Looks like it's going to a runoff.
Yep. So.
And then this is still.
We are now waiting on the rest of election day votes from Texas to come in, particularly Dallas. Dallas is kind of a disaster of an election management right now.
Shoot. I accidentally just disconnected the audio. Okay, good. We're good. It
probably sounds like we're repeating ourselves a lot, but that's kind of what you do when you're waiting. So, right now, the crazy thing we're seeing too is more Democratic votes in both the North Carolina Senate primary and the Texas Senate primary. Now, the Texas Senate primary is much more competitive. But the North Carolina Senate primary is it's still an indication of which base is fired up and ready to go. These are both states that went for Trump in 2024. They both have Republican senators currently. Tom Tillis in North Carolina is stepping down, and this is Cornyn is the incumbent and is running against. It has an intra-party primary.
Still nothing more in for Nita Alam. Menifee's going to be running his 5th race in May. No, sorry, his fourth. Menifee will be in his 4th election in May. His 5th election will be in November. So he'll do 4 elections in 2026. Is that true? I think so. Yeah. Hello.
Oh, here's the one we should take. Go to Colin Allred's race. I forgot he's running against.
Oh my goodness! Of course. Texas 33. How is that not in one of the featured? You're so right. I can't believe we overlooked that one.
So, this race, Allred was originally running for Senate on the Democratic side. He dropped out and endorsed Crockett.
Wait, office. Why do I want railroad commissioner? Where's USS? Why is that hidden? Wait, we should look at who's going to win railroad commissioner.
Honestly, it's actually a really important role and has nothing to do with railroads, apparently. Go 33.
I hate American politics sometimes.
Oh, that's why. Oh, it's Dallas.
Oh, it's Dallas.
That's why.
I was like, how have we gotten away with not talking about this race?
Yeah, okay. So, who the fuck knows?
Oh my god, look at this. Look at the prediction markets are having a seizure.
So Allred, just to a recap, Allred dropped into the Senate race, hopped into this race. He was previously in the House, running against incumbent Julie Johnson. Julie Johnson gets an F in the Integrity Index. Huge stock trader. I think she actually said she is selling off all of her stocks, but we'll see when we see it.
Yeah.
And takes a bunch of corporate PAC money. This is a lock Dem seat, so it really just depends on who wins the primary. But it's Dallas, so we have no fucking idea.
Still nothing in from Dallas on the Dem side. I wonder, dude, if they wait till tomorrow to release any Dallas stuff or something.
Yeah, I mean, it's just gonna be. It'll matter if he's up by enough, they can call it. But if not,
yeah.
It's looking also like.
They're still counting on the Republican side.
Yeah.
Almost up to 60%. I mean,
looking like if you go to the Anthony Gonzalez one too, so looking like this is going to go to a runoff, which Tony Gonzalez, the incumbent, who allegedly had an affair with a staffer that then committed suicide. So he's a piece of shit. Running
allegedly.
Against, nah, he's a piece of shit.
Okay.
I think he also gets an F on
Yeah.
Brandon Herrera is a gunfluencer. Fact that it's going to a runoff, not great sign for Tony. Especially as more and more details out of this come out, it's just going to look worse and worse. So right now, we are waiting on more Texas votes to be released, even though voting in Texas has closed. So enjoy waiting with us. I hope you're having a great time. If you have any other questions, please send them in any of the chats. I will do my best to get to them. If you're not already but want to be in the Discord, you can also join at discord.politicalintegrity.us, where we'll be talking more about this shit throughout the year. Okay, let's see.
Oh, we have more votes.
So we have early vote totals from Hidalgo County, another Hispanic county.
No, there's no way to find it.
I think it is near chat. Oh, we did it!
Oh, we did it.
So this is a Rio Grande Valley county. He is putting up these 30-point plus differentials, and that's happy birthday to Nico, everyone.
Oh yeah.
The huge day for the boy. So the numbers here are looking like Tallarico is hitting what he needs to hit in order to hold or maintain the lead with.
Sorry, I'm so made a really great point, which is I have the same birthday as Jason Tatum on the Celtics.
Huge point.
Massive point. For whoever, Henry, very important that Jordan Walsh's birthday, also on the Celtics, is also March 3rd. There are two Celtics with the same birthday. Very important.
Okay, I'm looking at a little more info here. It's looking like, let's actually go look at the Fushi race just to take a look. Because I got some information.
Okay. No new votes, but
so we're looking at the different vote total splits between early voting and election day voting. It's looking like in most cases, Fushi did a lot better in election day voting than she did in early voting. That may have been a younger voting demographic, students, whoever it was. A lot of schools in this area. We're still waiting for all election day votes from Wake to be counted. That looks like it just updated too. So this is not done. It is a 2.5, 3.5.
3.5. So it's slightly down from 3.8.
But we're still waiting for all of Wake election day to be counted. That'll likely be plus 10, 15 for Nita Alum, and then there's still about half.
Wait. So you think election day Wake is going to go for Alum?
I think.
Really? Right now it's going +1 Fushi.
I think no election day votes have been counted here.
Whoa, sorry. I thought that you said early vote was going to break Fushi. Early vote's going to break.
Early vote has broken Fushi.
Okay.
Election day is breaking.
Nita Alum's going to get. Yeah. Gotcha.
So,
all right.
We'll see. It's not definitive yet.
The markets still do like Fushi, but they're just
right now a lot of these Hispanic districts are looking really good. Let's say we do have some early Dallas in, which is really good. Just to know what's going on. It is actually not breaking nearly as well for Crockett as was initially expected. There was a possibility that she was going to run the same numbers that he did.
I didn't realize. Yeah, that's what they put. It's 70% of the Dallas vote.
Yeah, so this is the early. Well, yeah, this is all the early vote. So none of this is day of.
And they were expecting Crockett to do better on day of voting, so it's possible this margin increases for Crockett.
Actually, no. A lot of her base probably voted early too. Taller's been doing pretty well in some of these day of stuff. Mm-hmm. But a good comparison here is if you compare. Give me back my cities. I don't know how Texas works. Okay, Dallas here. So she's up here by about 22 points.
Yeah.
we look at Austin, which is with the Talarico's home base. He won this by 50 points.
Yeah.
So like that's the number she needed to be anywhere near competitive. She's not hitting that in her hometown. She's probably cooked.
Yeah. People are asking, by the way. Yes, guys, Talarico is winning, and he's winning by a decent margin.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. And we're saying that, and what Daniel is just saying is basically, Jasmine Crockett's stronghold is Dallas. She's winning Dallas by 22 points. James Talarico's, home base is Austin. He's winning Austin by 53 points. So he's winning. Yeah. He's winning there, and there's a big, in the cities, and then the Latino vote is breaking heavy for Talarico.
Yeah, for Crockett to need to feel good, and that Dallas drop, it needed to be something like 80-20. And it was 64-38 or something. 60-38.
60-38. Yeah.
That is, for her home base and early voting, no bueno.
Mm-hmm. I mean, her only hope of victory right now is to somehow win enough votes in Dallas to get Talarico under 59%. I don't think that she has a chance of winning this outright. I think she needs...
So now we can go back to the Allred and Julie Johnson race. This could be super interesting.
Okay.
So Colin Allred is in the lead here. This is all early vote. Now that Dallas has come in, we're still waiting on a lot of vote here. This also will go to a runoff if no one breaks 50%.
Yeah.
Sorry for these guys.
So this is going to a runoff.
Colin Allred will have been running in races for like a decade straight. The boy Zishan, you're doing your best out here.
Yeah.
So pour one out.
Yeah, for Zishan. So this is going to be Colin Allred, Julie Johnson. It's going to be very competitive, and as Integrity Index, Political Integrity Project people, we will probably not be able to get involved in this race.
No, that's not true. Colin Allred has been very clear anti-stock trading. He's been anti-corporate PAC money.
Well, but didn't he take corporate PAC money last time he was in office?
Yeah, but if it's
new, sure. If he wants to make that commitment to us,
I'm getting a drink. You want anything?
What you got?
You want alcohol?
I have water. I'll just drink some water.
Okay.
Oh. But it'd be interesting. Again, yeah, we do want to operate that way. If someone used to take corporate PAC money, but they make a commitment that they're going to stop taking corporate PAC money and they're doing things the right way now, sure, they can take the pledge. It is kind of the grades that we produce on the Integrity Index. They're cycle to cycle. So, like, if we go to like the worst grades in Congress, this isn't based off like their lifetime numbers. This is based off what they did last cycle, 2 years for members of the House, and for like members of the Senate, like John Ossoff, it's the last 6 years. So if they are,
it smells like feet in here.
It's our feet.
I know.
If they do change their ways, then we'll
recognize
recognize
willing
that.
to not take any corporate PAC money in his race, if he's do the pledge and support his factory man, not hold individual stocks, like
yeah.
All he hasn't been in office this past. I don't remember how it fucking works.
I don't know how
honestly.
Oh, all of it's in. All of it's in. So
I mean, no, not all of it.
Well, they're saying everything. Okay.
No, there's still a lot of data. I mean, this is tight. It's going to be really hard. I expect she'll lose by 1 point.
Man, that's tough.
But
yeah, good call.
Mary Patterson, thank you for your service.
Yeah, Mary Patterson could be the difference. Which, guys, again, it's different. Like a lot of people, I feel like talk about primaries like we're talking about general presidential presidential elections or something where, like if you don't have ranked choice voting, in my opinion, there is such thing as a spoiler vote.
Yeah, I mean, we should be really clear here. She is only down by 2,000 votes. Yeah, the percentage looks bigger, but like 2,000 votes, not a lot of fucking votes. There is stuff left out in the spaces that she needs. Like, I imagine this line here on the prediction market side is going to start going. Brrr,
some folks say that this looks better. I mean, these odds have gone up for Fushi. We need nationwide ranked choice voting. I mean, it's ridiculous that we don't have ranked choice voting.
And this is really, in the places where there isn't ranked choice voting, most states in the country, like, lots of candidates will run for races. If they really, like, it's almost never, pretty much never that someone who people thought had no chance wins an election. And so it's really hard to say, like, I mean, we can do it. We can go back to the Colin Allred race. Like Zishan, I like the guy. Like, there was never a chance he was going to be able to win this race.
Well, let's put it this way: 3 months ago, theoretically, there's a chance you could win this race.
Yes.
But in the last week, there's enough polling, there's enough information out there that
things consolidate.
Right.
It's really hard.
And that's why, like, you take Zohran Mamdani for example. Yes, he was polling at 1% in the fall, but
the fall like the year before.
Yeah. Right. So if someone was, saying I'm going to go canvass and donate to Zohran Mamdani in the fall, you should respect that, right? That's where they want to put their political energy. If someone wants to vote for a candidate polling at 1% on election day, they're still allowed to vote for whoever they want to vote for, but it's going to have a lot less of an impact on the outcome of the election. But counterpoint, let's go to this crazy race where this candidate was not appearing on any of the prediction markets. She only raised $4,000, and she's leading.
These other guys didn't raise a ton of money either. This is
they raised hundreds of thousands of dollars.
I thought it was like 100.
Let's see. This is
Lira.
Yeah.
Probably search it. I think it's featured.
This is our website, by the way. You guys should definitely give us money
to keep making it. Because it's pretty fun. Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, you're right.
Like not a ton.
100,000, 80,000.
And this 60, is just 000. It's a. Oh no! This is wrong. This
district is
Yeah. So sorry guys on the website. We're figuring out the redistricting stuff. It's not fun for you. It's not fun for us either.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Dallas vote that we have now, pretty clear that it is not going to be enough for Crockett in the end.
Let's see. Yeah, they haven't released any more, so it's still at 70% reporting.
Yep. It's looking like we're still waiting for the in-person vote today from Dallas. And North Carolina's becoming a fucking crazy race right now. I mean, this.
I mean, it's really close, but how many votes are left?
This could easily go to recount territory, like if they get close enough.
I mean,
this is another reason. I mean, really, like if you look at what's going on, this is a huge reason why you need ranked choice. Like someone like this who gets 2,000 votes, it's not many votes, can sway an election.
Yeah,
that is insane.
And I wonder what is Mary Patterson's like political leanings? Is she more progressive? Is she? Because I mean, Nita Alam is like a track APAC candidate, like very anti-APAC, very progressive. Does she even have a website?
Go here. The Daily Tar Heel one. Cool. Represent everyday people.
We love everyday people.
Newcomer to politics. Retired teacher. She's just a rando.
0 raised or spent.
Oh, incredible. This is the thing. It's just like people sometimes just.
Oh my God. This is a real quote. When I came in, they said they had 14 open positions for the U.S. House of Representatives, Patterson said. I didn't know I was running against other people for the same position, same district. I'll read that one more time. I didn't know I was running against other people for the same position, same district. And she might swing an election.
Yeah.
She might swing an election, and she didn't know she was running against other people.
Yeah, I think it's also super likely what happened is that people went to vote for the Senate primary race and just saw another person and were like, I don't know what the fuck that is, and mark someone off. Like, she literally raised no money. It's not like she had a huge ground game or something that she...
That is crazy. That is the funniest quote ever. I didn't know I was going to be running against other people.
Go off, queen. Like, really, speak your truth here.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so we're getting some more election day vote from some other Hispanic strongholds in Texas. Corpus Christi coming in. Talarico, again, breaking with about a 20% margin above.
Do I know where Corpus Christi is?
It's down by the water.
The water?
I would move the mouse off and the cities will show up again.
I don't think Corpus Christi is.
Here, you can search counties down here, actually. Oh. Nueces County. Nueces. And then I'll scroll down.
There we go. Well, yeah, Talarico plus 25.
If you click on that, does it show on the map where it is? Or how?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, there he is.
This
there
is not our lane, but like we are seeing that Chip Roy, who is a member of House member from Texas, who's running the local attorney general race there, is currently down by 20 points. There are 15 points to another Republican candidate in that primary. He is kind of getting wrecked.
Chip Roy getting wrecked?
Yeah.
Damn.
Whoops.
Okay, I'm gonna...
We are at over 60% reporting now for the Texas Senate Democratic primary. That is getting pretty close to game time, but not yet. Let's go look at the Republican side.
Oh, sorry. This just got closer.
Yeah, man.
Oh my goodness.
Fuck.
Let's see what they're saying at a wake. They're still saying only 83%. Okay.
That is...
If Nita pulls this off, because, okay...
She would scrape by here. This would be crazy.
Here's the thing. As the Integrity Index folks, as the people with the political integrity pledge, that some of these candidates running have taken our pledge, right? James Tallarico, if he wins tonight, he's still going to have an incredibly competitive general election. He might not even be the favorite, right? If we go to Christian Menifee, he's going to have another election in 3 months, right? They've called now that Paxton and Cornyn are going to go on to the next round. So they're going on to another election. Who's another one of our candidates? We don't even have one. John Lira didn't end up taking the pledge. Zishan Hafiz is not going to win this election. So the only person that Nita Alam will still have to officially win in November, but she'll, this is a very blue district. Whoever wins this is going to be in Congress. Nita Alam is really our best chance of tonight being able to really say that
of having a member rather than a winner. Tallarico's going to win.
Tallarico's going to win, but he still has to win another election that is basically 50-50.
Yeah.
Nita Alam, if she wins tonight, she's going to be a member of Congress that has taken our political integrity pledge. She's going to be a member of Congress that has made a pledge to us to overturn, to advocate to overturn Citizens United, for a lobby, for former members of Congress, advocate for a stock trading ban.
Yeah,
that's a win.
And we do want to say, reiterating this from before, Fushi doesn't actually score that poorly on our system. She's true. A candidate who, in another world, probably have ways of working with her in different ways. But does take some corporate PAC money, and was not, because of that, was not able to take our pledges. But right now, this is down to 1.5%.
And they're still saying...
And that is, just to be clear, that is 1,500 votes.
Yeah. But also, they're still saying only 83% reporting in Wake. Texas 33. Wait, was that this, right?
Yes.
So Zishan's out of it. It looks like Colin Allred, Julie Johnson are going to advance to a runoff. Yeah,
the real question is, and I have no idea how the day of stuff will break, and this also gets into the Dallas craziness we've been talking about before.
Yeah.
We may not even get that tonight, but likely as it's a runoff, we don't even need it.
Yeah, I mean, it looks again like things have paused on the Democratic side when it comes to vote tallying in the Texas Senate race. It's just so close here. Every vote drop is huge. Let's see what the prediction markets are saying. This is so interesting. Polymarket is still very confident.
They're even more confident than they were before.
In Fushi. Kalshi, I think, is more reasonable. I mean, this is kind of where I would say I'm seeing this race that it just dropped a bit. But Valerie Fushi has a slight advantage here, but we're talking about just a few votes, and if what you said is true, which is Nita Alam is expected to win some of these outstanding votes.
Yeah, I mean, she only needs to win.
But look, I mean, this isn't a large district, right? This is...
Yeah, but don't we have none left in Durham either? Durham's pretty much done.
I mean, they say pretty much done, right? But it's not...
Yeah, I mean, it's
they don't know.
This honestly could go to a recount. I would not be surprised.
So let's do a little bit of math right here. Let's say that this is 84% of the vote. There's 16 left. 16% left.
I'm not doing this math.
16% of let's just call it. Let's do some math. 7900 plus 7700. Okay.
Don't you love watching us use calculators live? It's great.
Mm-hmm. So they're saying there's 2,500 votes left. If we believe, they don't know. There's about 2,500 votes left. Right now it's been breaking pretty 50-50, but we think Allah might win more of them. Like how much of this is the math that I can't. Just how much of this would she have to win?
She has to win like 70% of that.
Yeah, and that's a lot. I mean, again, there could still be some outstanding votes
more,
over here.
Honestly, maybe
80. Yeah, so
like
guys, Tallarico, yes, is definitely the clear favorite right now.
Yeah,
clear favorite. Oh, I think they've got a few more votes in. Am I crazy? Yeah, I think they've got a tiny bit more votes in. But yeah, Tallarico's right now up 6 points. We still, only have 64% of the vote in. But like the prediction markets really, really like him. And he's leading by 6 points. Again, I think Drasman Crockett's best chance right now is to somehow get enough out of Dallas to drag Tallarico below 50% and trigger a runoff. Because if no candidate gets more than 50%, it will go to a runoff.
But I think
that's unlikely.
We'd have to have a really crazy drop from some of these in-person heavily Latino districts that we just go not how expected.
Yeah. Let's see what we got going on. Okay. This is going to a runoff. Yeah, because now they got 95%.
Yeah, go back to all red because now there's some more Dallas one in.
Same amount of support, theoretically, all red might be able to get over 50%, but
I have no idea how the day of stuff will break, and it's just such a shit show.
It still looks like Tony Gonzalez and Brandon Herrera are going to go to a runoff. Do they have more here? No. Oh, a few more. They have a few hundred more here. Still super close. Looks like John Lira is on the outside looking in. He should have done a video with us. He should have taken a political integrity pledge.
Would have worked. Would have fixed it.
We could have helped you, man. Looks like Dan Crenshaw is going to lose his seat. Steve Toth has declared victory, but they have not called that election yet. Did Tallarico win Houston?
So one quick thing is we are seeing.
I just want to say Crockett is winning Houston by 8 points. She'll probably end up winning Houston.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So we're seeing some distinction where Tallarico is getting wow, this went down to 56.
Whoa. Sorry. This is getting mad at me.
Sorry, TikTok was being mean. We've been here for 2 hours?
Yeah, we've been here for forever, man. It's 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Okay. Okay.
We're killing it. Okay, Kornacki just did some predictive math and it's looking good for Alam. Okay.
Well, I ain't Kornacki, and I won't pretend to be. Either. But his calculator said it's possible.
It's possible, man. Oh, that's crazy.
So it looks like a lot of the election day stuff is coming in from these Hispanic districts in Texas and is looking good for Tallarico, which is important for that win because that was the big question. Is it going to be that he does well in early but not in election day? And it's turning out that he's doing, I think, even a little better in election day in some of these districts. This is pretty close to a lock for him.
This is interesting. So nothing has changed in the votes, but the prediction markets.
It was 90% at one point and 85% the other.
Whoa.
Whoa, fuck.
Whoa. Can we actually look live here? Like, do you mind looking on your phone? I just don't want to.
Well, you want me to go to Kornacki or want me to go to Kelsey?
No, just go to Kelsey because I'm not sure how much these are.
We don't condone gambling on this channel.
No gamble. Don't gamble, kids.
And obviously, prediction markets aren't gambling. How could they be gambling?
Oh my goodness, dude! If Nita Alam pulls this off,
that would be insane.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I'm going. What happened to TikTok? It broke.
It's just I think it's just reconnecting. Sorry, TikTok. Hey, Jacob, thank you for your donation, man. We really appreciate that, Jacob, who just donated $100 to the Political Integrity Project. If you guys don't know. We created the Political Integrity Project, and we have the Integrity Index. Super cool. Look at how
powered by you.
And out is dark mode.
We've been here for 3 hours.
We've been here for 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Primaries. Okay.
We will be here for 3 hours.
Fucking kill myself. Okay.
Let's see. Okay, that's basically where it was.
Right now. Wait, I don't understand how that works. How is she at 74 and she's at 59%?
Yeah, it doesn't make. I think that's how they do like the betting. Oh, it just changed.
That's wild. Okay.
This is crazy, man.
Okay, so Alam can pull this out. She may win by like 10 votes. It's gonna be fucking nuts.
This is gonna be nuts. Oh man, This would be a
that would
crazy one.
a huge dub.
I think we're back on TikTok.
We're back.
Wake County might give Elam the win. Yes, that's what it's looking like.
And Wake County is not where Wake Forest is. Thank you, team. What is in Wake County? Not sure.
Not sure. We don't. No one knows what's in Wake County. I think that's true.
Yeah, that's Wikipedia said so.
Yeah. If anyone's from Wake County, no, you're not. It's not real. 64%. Okay, it's still
24 precincts left. She needs to net 1,500 votes. Woo, there are still a little bit of Durham votes left, so she's gonna scrape every vote she can. And Mary Patterson, what the fuck are you doing?
Again, Mary Patterson, who we looked up the article where she said that she was running for this race, like declaring. She goes, "Oh yeah, I didn't know that there was other people running in this race."
Damn.
I might have to make a video about how crazy that is.
You should. I mean, especially if she wins.
I was running. I didn't really know that there's other people running in this race. I just thought, what do you mean? It's a Dem seat for U.S. Congress. Whoever wins that election goes to the United States Congress. What do you mean you didn't know? Like, you didn't to file with the FEC before you like Google who's in the election is wild to me.
Something we're seeing that's interesting is if you go back to the Tallarico Crockett race, and even can you zoom in on Dallas? Will you zoom in there, or can you not?
Yeah.
Like, will you see other districts within? No.
Oh well, like can I like
wait? Go to
breakdown?
Go to Vote Hub.
Okay, so let me zoom out here so I have this normalized. Vote Hub.
And then go to Dallas. There she is.
Where's the zoom?
Can you just scroll?
Oh, okay, cool.
So there's some of these heavily orange parts in Dallas, especially around the universities. So,
oh my goodness.
Even though Crockett's winning Dallas writ large by about 30 points, 20 some points, Tallarico in every university across the country is running up the score, no
runoff in North Carolina, by the way. Just whoever, they don't have to hit 50%. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Look at these. I mean, they're. Yeah, Tallarico's killing Crockett in University Park.
Yeah, and it's the same all over the state. And there's tons of universities.
Look at this one guy.
Yeah, let's go. And there's a lot of districts that are, a lot of the university districts are they vote heavily on election day. They don't vote much early because that's kind of how students do. Andrian, thank you for donating $25. If anyone else would like to donate, go to donate.politicalintegrity.us and help us keep doing what we're doing here. And we'll do more fun stuff for you.
Every dollar that you give, we get one more dollar.
Hell yeah.
And that's a fact. That's a guarantee.
Dispute it.
Okay, we're almost 65%. Tallarico just hit over 800,000 votes. The prediction markets still love them.
Yeah, let's go back to North Carolina. This is the fun one.
Nita Lom, now the projected winner according to Holy Market in Kalshi, whatever that's worth.
Well, we have you here, kids.
Tallarico, it has not won. It's not been projected. It just looks good. Just want to clarify. But yeah, Nita Lom still within striking distance. Wow.
While we're here for y'all kids, like, this is why prediction markets are kind of dumb. Especially when you get down to the wire, it's like in the things that on the margin, it's like it just went from 90% Valerie Foushee to 63% Nita Lom.
Yeah.
It's like, thanks guys.
Counter-argument, things that have a 10% chance happen on the 10.
True.
Like,
it's true.
You know, like if everyone here watches sports and you have like the ESPN needle thing, like sometimes a team's winning by like.
You know what we're really saying?
8 points in the left.
Stats are fake.
Stats are fake.
That's what we're here for.
And also, it's so funny we talk about these are races. Like, oh well, Foushee like took the lead, and then Nita Lom like came back.
Counting numbers.
It's people counting because sometimes they count the early vote last, so it's not chronological, right? So it looks like a fun like horse race, but it's not. This is all the votes have been cast. It's just a counting game.
Damn, this will be nuts.
This would be nuts. I just need to refresh.
So I think there's still a couple. I don't think it's changed since we last saw it.
No.
There's a couple outstanding places in Durham County, and then about half of the outstanding day of vote in Wake County. Nita only needs a little over 1,000 votes, net 1,000 votes to take the lead here. Mm-hmm. She's been doing really well on day of votes in these two districts. So totally possible she pulls it out. That
Yeah.
would be wild.
I was gonna poke around a little bit. This is going to a runoff. This is called and going to a runoff.
David, thank you so much for donating.
Whoa, David, thank you so much.
You're the goat.
You're the goat.
I don't know who you are.
David's
but you're the goat.
David's a goat. And I'm not going to say your last name on stream, but it sounds Italian, and
We like Italians.
we like Italians. We like Italians a lot. Very pro-Italian channel.
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing else to say.
This is nothing more in this
So-
crazy district.
We got runoff. Fuck Texas runoffs. We got runoffs.
So many runoffs. Which honestly, if you're not going to have ranked choice voting, having runoffs is good. Like we're
It's
shit on
better, and
runoffs,
it's better
but it's
than
good.
yeah. It is. It's something, you know,
Yeah.
and it's better than fucking California's system, which is like a jungle primary. We'll get to that later.
Yeah. Oh, that's why the governor. That's gonna be crazy. Not that we talked about the state yet. Oh, we've broken 65% barely.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Damn.
If
It
you're
is funny when you
yeah.
think about it though, and it is like it's like, oh look, she's getting ahead, and it's
She's
like
gonna head. Yeah, it's
no,
like
someone's
party
just
time.
counting out fucking numbers
I
and
know.
they're calling.
Hey,
it
shout
over.
out to everyone who is counting all of these ballots and working polling stations.
It sucks, and they're doing great work.
Yeah. Oh, is that Vince Carter Tallarico edit? Yeah, oh, it's over. It's over. is what that means.
Yeah, I'm glad I don't know this meme, but I support you.
Yeah, Kenny the Jet Smith went on the call. Oh, now we're under 65%. I mean, they don't know how much of the vote's outstanding.
Okay.
Wait. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Damn.
Gotcha.
This is. I mean, you can see why it's crazy when you don't have runoffs or ranked choice voting in North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Neither person will get 50%, but they could win. Or it's possible neither person gets 50% and wins.
Yeah.
Um,
Again, Mary Patterson, who.
the GOAT.
Can I pull up this article? Do I still have this open? This is. I think I closed it.
Yeah, I don't see it here.
All right. I believe I just want to read this quote for everyone who's following this race. Mary Patterson, Congress. Where is it? Where is this article? Oh, sorry. Is it Patterson? Yeah. When I came in, they said they had 14 open positions for House of Representatives. That's because there is 14 districts, right? So there's 14 districts. They're not open positions. They're the congressional districts. And she says, I did not know that I was running against other people for the same position in the same district. And this person who, again, has categorized the positions for the U.S. House of Representatives like they are job openings on LinkedIn that says she didn't know she was running against other people might very well end up deciding who goes to Congress from North Carolina's 4th Congressional District.
I think she should get a whole video.
I think she should. Honestly, like, she seems like her heart's in the right place. I also read through like one of her little interviews, and she's like, yeah, someone said she wants to get money out of politics. She's a school teacher. Like, great. Like, it doesn't seem like she did this out of malice, but it's just
let's quickly go back to
And again, it's North Carolina's fault. It's not Mary Patterson's fault.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like,
Mary Patterson, you're the best. You're a
teacher.
We love teachers.
We love teachers.
Go back to I don't fucking know which one it is.
What are you looking for?
All red.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so this is crazy. So Julie Johnson is the incumbent here. She actually let's go to her page on the Integrity Index.
Sure. If you're wondering why people keep donating money to us, since it's definitely not because we're beautiful people, it's because we created this tool called the Integrity Index, where you can look up every member of Congress and every candidate running for Congress and get all of their campaign finance details and their personal finance details. And Julie Johnson holds a lot of individual stock and trades it. This is December of 2025. So just a few months ago, she was selling all of this stock. Is this because she says she's going to sell all of her stock? So she said
she's so the way, guys, just so you guys know, the way this is calculated is this side is from her financial disclosures last year, which they have to report annually.
Yeah.
The trades are reported within 45 days. They do not. I don't.
She hasn't sold enough stock.
No, there's no way she sold all of it, but she has sold a shit ton.
So yeah, I mean, if she's trying to get there, like, props.
But like, go up real quick.
Ooh, look at her rental beach house.
Yeah, go up real quick. I mean, she got plenty of money. So like, you know, she got a lot of stocks to sell, but she also took some corporate PAC money. Like she is not.
And she took corporate PAC money, her first election, which is.
Let's go corporate.
That's like a little bit sus. A lot of freshmen
Nike, UPS.
Oh, this is not
Altria. Isn't this the fucking smoking?
No, Altria is healthcare.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure.
No, it's smoking. It's a vape company.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sure. She got the vape money.
The oil company.
We do have to do some of these. I think aren't corporate PACs.
No, I think that is. I think it's Anesthesia Partners, like a
partners.
local.
Okay, this one though. Oh, consultants. Really into anesthesia? Was she a doctor?
It's Janice. Thank you, Janice.
Janice, thank you so much.
For other folks, go to donate.politicalintegrity.us and we will shout you out on the screen. This live.
Yeah. And we won't. Yeah. And if you also want, there's a browser extension which will highlight all the names. So if you're on social media or you are reading a news article, it will highlight. You can hover over the names. Wait, I can actually just show you. So for Hakeem Jeffries, he's in an article. There you go. There's all of his personal and campaign finance information, and it's really useful for members of Congress you might not be familiar with, like someone like Cleo Fields pops up in an article. Oh, well now you can see. We need to fix this. He does have stocks.
Oh, it's fixed. It's just not on this page. Don't worry.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
The real one should be
the real one's fixed. Awesome. We love that. All right, let's make sure we're not missing anything. No movement with Nida Alam yet.
I will commit Spooku.
We will see. A few more votes coming in for Texas Senate.
If you have any questions, please send them in the chat, in either of the chats. And we will do our best to get to you. So they're calling it a runoff for the Republican primary in the Texas. They have not called anything for... Oh, yes, Janice, thank you. Janice said you're very welcome.
Oh, thank you, Janice.
Janice. Yes, Altria is smoking. Okay, I'm looking at what else we have.
All right.
I think...
Ooh, wait, have these changed? No, they haven't changed.
No. How long have we been going? I say at the 3 hour mark, I'm calling it.
Really? With this? Like this?
Oh, okay.
With
well,
this
I'm gonna get food. We'll be back.
Okay. Oh, what do you got?
Steak.
Steak?
And like salad and veggies, yeah.
I would feel bad eating your steak.
My shitty steak I got from Safeway?
I'll eat some steak. If you prepare me steak, I'll eat steak.
Well,
yeah, if you put it in the microwave, that's very nice. I'm getting steak. I'm getting a steak dinner. Any interesting wins, losses so far? So they haven't really called much. I'll do a quick run through really quick. Okay. So Texas Senate on the Dem side, it's looking really good for Tallarico. The prediction markets really like him, but it's not called yet. There's been a lot of controversy with the vote coming out of Dallas, which is Crockett's stronghold. So we're still waiting there. But again, looking very good for James Tallarico. Nothing called yet. As we keep moving, the closest election right now is North Carolina's 4th congressional district. Nida Alam, she took our political integrity pledge, but she's in a very close election with Valerie Fouché. Interesting. Okay, why? This just seems wrong. The prediction markers are all over the place here, but basically Fouché was up by like 6 points. It's now down to like 1.3 points. Nida Alam could pull it off. It's very close. As we keep moving, Christian Menifee, who also took the political integrity pledge, looks like he's going to be going to another a runoff election. So it's going to be his 4th election in the past year, and he'll have to run a 5th one in November. He's just running year round, but it's looking like him and Al Green are going to advance, and that's true in Texas. So Texas, if you don't get 50%, you go to a runoff. Lots of that. So moving on, as I said. Texas, you go to a runoff if you don't hit 50%. So on the Republican side for the U.S. Senate, that's what seems like what's going to happen. I mean, actually, they've called it. So John Cornyn and Ken Paxton are going to a runoff in 3 months. Okay, we got Texas's 2nd congressional district. Dan Crenshaw, an incumbent who has a lot of name recognition, looks like he's going to lose his seat. Steve Toth has already declared victory in this race, and he has 57% of the vote.
Are you allergic to anything?
Nope. That's the truth. Hard to poison. This election is wild. Right now, if the count were to stop, Maureen Galindo and Johnny Garcia would go to a runoff, but it's so close, and the prediction markets did not even like know about two of these candidates. It's crazy. We were talking to John Lear about potentially being a political integrity pledge taker, but he hasn't taken the pledge yet. It's unfortunate that it looks like he might not pull this out, but still a lot of the vote to come in, and this is so close. This is why we need ranked choice voting. I mean, come on. Then another Republican incumbent that might lose their seat here. It looks like Tony Gonzalez and Brendan Herrera are going to go to a runoff election here. Herrera, I mean, the prediction markets really like his chances in a runoff. Definitely not set in stone. But yeah, it looks like this one's going to a runoff. And then we have Colin Allred, Julie Johnson. So Colin Allred, former member of Congress, who was running for Senate, actually, on the Democratic side, but dropped out. And now is taking on Julie Johnson, incumbent. This is looking like it's going to go to a runoff, potentially, right? Colin Allred will break 50%. There's still 35% of the vote to count. So, you know, this could be over tonight, but it's probably going to a runoff. I think that's basically the roundup right now. Again, Tallarico, more of the votes coming in, 66%. It's looking pretty good for Tallarico. But again, there's controversy in Dallas. The courts are going to have to figure out whether ballots cast after 7 p.m. are going to count. We're showing results right now. This is vote.decisiondesk HQ. It's awesome. It's got a lot of cool information, and it's faster than everywhere else, I think. It's got all the results just quicker. Ooh, are these new? No, these are not new. Ugh. This is really the election to watch. So Nita Alam, she took our political integrity pledge. Where she is right here. So she is committed not to take any corporate PAC money, not to hold or trade stocks while in office, to ban members of Congress from lobbying or from becoming lobbyists, and to overturn Citizens United. Valerie Fouché has also supported legislation to ban congressional stock trading and to overturn Citizens United. Doesn't get that much corporate PAC money, so it's not like she's running against one of the more corporately funded candidates. But still, she is a candidate that took our political integrity pledge, and she has a real shot here. And it didn't look like she had a shot like about an hour ago. She was down about 6 points, but she keeps winning these votes coming out of Durham. This is like Duke, UNC, right? This is the triangle. So she keeps winning these votes, and then there's Wake County, which still has 16% left to count. That's what they estimate. And Nita Alam's been winning a lot of these election day votes, which are the votes that have yet to be counted. So there is a feeling here that she might have a chance to pull this off. Again, okay. Now the prediction markets have changed yet again. The prediction markets are all over the place in this election. They just had Nita Alam with a 60% chance, and now they have Valerie Fouché with the 83% chance, and no votes have been counted in that time. Great. That's just confusing. 67% now in the Senate. I wonder at what point they'll feel confident calling the race for James Tallarico. Because remember, it's not just about whether he gets more votes than Jasmine Crockett. It's whether Jasmine Crockett's able to get enough votes just to bring him under 50%. That's all theoretically she would need for it not to be called tonight. Thank you so much. This is amazing. Is this asparagus?
No, it's arugula salad.
Oh, arugula.
We're gonna get rid of the feet soon.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, you were real close. Everyone, and again, it is Nico's birthday. You should donate for Nico's birthday. As a birthday gift, go to donate.politicalintegrity.us and help us make more dinners like these. There's also
on the Integrity Index, there's also a link to donate. And tons of people eat on stream, right? Everyone's doing it.
I was told by my wife not to. Too late. Let's go back to where we were.
So it looks like Nita Alam still nothing counted, but like now the prediction markets are like
they're going back and forth.
Now it's like Fouché, like 80% chance of winning. I have no idea why. Thank you guys. Arugula versus asparagus. They both start with A. I know that one's a leafy vegetable and the other one's like if broccoli was tall. Okay.
One.
Oh, we're over 67. We're always at 68%.
Yeah.
What I'm wondering, when do you think they'll feel confident enough to call Texas? Like, what
think
is it going to take?
when there's enough before the Dallas shit shakes out that they can say it doesn't really matter.
It's still 30% from Dallas. Huge, you know, population center.
Damn. It is 11 p.m. I was hungry.
Someone just asked, I want to know more about how prediction markets work. Me too, honestly.
Same, bro. Yeah, I mean, he is doing crazy numbers in these Latino districts. And again,
Let me pull it up. We're talking about James Talrico.
yeah, these are areas that the Democratic Party writ large is pretty much like just fallen off a cliff with. And recently, like, folks have been trying to find ways to pull back. Who knows what it is? What special sauce that this gringo has? But he's got it with the Latinos in Texas, and that's gonna pull him over the finish line here, quite frankly. Nicholas Andre, thank you. That was a great birthday donation. If anyone else wants to give a birthday donation for
thanks, man.
this boy, donate.politicalintegrity.us. We'll use all that money to buy a birthday cake.
Nicholas, it's just always, though, like, I appreciate the donation, but do you go by Nick or do you go by Nico? Because that can get pretty controversial. Yeah. Everyone knows that. Everyone knows this. Because there's no K in your name. I just want to point that out. There's no K in your name. Nicolas. Yeah, there's an H, there's no K. Where people go by Nick, they add a K. I'm just saying, it feels like slightly being like a name trader.
You should tell him that to his face. After he gave us money.
Well, I know, I'm saying, I appreciate the donation.
You're a name trader.
We don't know that. He could go by Nico. He could go by Nico. He could go by Nicholas. Or Nicolas. You know, we don't know.
Another interesting thing we're seeing in Texas is Talrico doing super well with majority Asian districts, which there are some of. People are sort of comparing it to some of the successes of the Mamdani's district he was able to build across New York. That was not just a wealthy white coalition, but white plus a lot of different minority groups that were all brought together. That is, if he can pull that off, that is huge and can signal an entirely new way to win elections in states that Democrats thought were not attainable.
Over 68% now reporting out of Texas. Talrico still with a commanding lead. Nothing's been called yet, but it's looking good for Talrico. Again, 68% of the votes count. And so we've had now 1.6 million votes cast in the Democratic primary in Texas. I wonder if that compares to historic data. Here we go. Vote remaining. So, the thing is, yes, there are still an estimated 80,000 votes in Dallas, but there's also still an estimated 80,000 votes in Austin, which have been breaking for Talrico. So it doesn't look like she's just going to be able to.
No, and importantly, a lot of the election day, and almost universally across the districts in Texas, election day results have been stronger for Talrico than they have been for Crockett. That's election day versus early voting. Those are counted differently at different times. And right now, we're pretty much just waiting for election day.
Really bad news for Nida Alam. More votes have come out, and the trend has now reversed. So, and she has been closing the lead on Valerie Fouché. Now, that margin has now increased from 1,500 votes to 1,800 votes. She's now down. Do I have this right? She's now down, 1,800 votes about.
Before it was, around 15?
Or about 15. So this is really tough news for Nida Alam, as she really needed those remaining votes to break her way. And it looks like in this drop, she has not gotten that. Let's see where they've come out of. Okay, interesting. They're still saying only 83% coming out of Wake. I wonder where these votes came from.
Yeah.
I mean, this is what they're saying. They're just saying that there's a tiny amount left. They really don't expect many votes coming out of these other districts. Kind of curious. I wonder really where those came from. But, yeah, not looking good for Nita Alum. Again, there's still time. Who knows? You know, there could still be like 1,500, or sorry, there still could be like 2,500 votes here. But, oh, actually, sorry. They're saying they have like an exact number. They think there's 3,000 votes here. But they would have to break so heavily to Nita Alum. That's going to be really tough.
Yeah, so Durham, it looks like it's finished counting pretty much now.
We're just waiting on absentee. Is that also?
I don't even. It only need to be really close for that to matter. And we're talking about like winning by like 10, 20 votes. She needs to win the remaining vote in Wake County by like Assad margins.
Yeah, it's to really
make it happen.
Let's poke around, make sure we're not missing anything else. Oh, more votes in. Am I crazy? Are they calling it? They're saying all the votes are counted. They're saying all the votes are counted, and they're saying that she is down by 2,000. Oh, not by 2,000, but like by 1,500, 1,600 votes or something.
Yeah, I mean, she's down by one half of Mary Patterson.
Again, Mary Patterson, who did not know there was other people in the election. Let's read our Mary Patterson quote. Mary Patterson.
One more time.
When I came in, they said they had 14 open positions for the U.S. House of Representatives. I just want to clarify that North Carolina has 14 congressional districts. That's what she's talking about. 14 open positions, as in 14 congressional districts. Most of which are held by incumbents that are in Congress in Washington, D.C. Okay. She says, I did not know that I was running against other people for the same position, the same district. She didn't know there was other people in the race. And, again, not her fault. I wish that there was this ranked choice voting, but she received 3,000 votes, and this election is going to be decided by less than 3,000 votes.
And running against an incumbent is very hard, especially an incumbent that's not that unpopular. So there's always an uphill battle, and this is as close as you can get.
Yeah. But yeah, right now they're saying nothing more outstanding. We'll see. I mean, there's always a few. So, was that? Am I crazy? Did Morris come in? No. Okay. All right. Not looking good for Nita Alum. I like staying on remaining. I think that really gives us the best picture here. Menifee is going to a runoff. Cornyn and Paxton, they called, and it's going to a runoff. Steve Toth looks like he's going to win. They haven't called it yet. This is still ridiculous. Oh, more votes came in, I think.
Yeah, and Colin Allred and Julie Johnson also going to a runoff.
Yeah. Unless somehow Colin Allred breaks 50 with the remaining 35%. Courier called Tallarico with the W, but Courier...
So...
Can I do that?
Fuck. Yeah, so looking at a little backstory, for folks who haven't been here the whole time, what's going on in Dallas still with the Texas primary is Dallas is they moved to a non-centralized voting system, so you had to vote where your party primary was happening. Your party was held its vote, and that has meant that a lot of people went to places and were very confused, and because of that, a judge left open the polls for another 2 hours, and then another judge, at the direction of Ken Paxton running for Senate, said, nah, that doesn't count, and they're still figuring out what the fuck to do with that. So, great.
So, yeah, I mean, it's not looking like that's gonna come into play when it comes to who's gonna win this election, but
it may come into play with regard. Well, no, I honestly don't think it'll have an impact. It's just a fucked up way of doing things.
Yeah, it's not a good...
It could impact things in the Julie Johnson versus Colin Allred race.
That is very true.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah. Okay, yeah, now all the prediction markets are now going all the way for Valley Fouché. Not surprising.
Yeah, I think this one's cooked.
Oh, they're so close for so long.
But it's really this shows you how much just a couple thousand people make a huge difference. Every vote can really count.
Every vote really does count.
Um, so, let's see.
Okay. Wait, is Crockett saying we're not going to have results tonight?
Crockett said we're not going to have results tonight, but that's because she doesn't want there to be results tonight. It's there's everyone knows where this is going.
Has Crockett made a public statement about the court cases?
Yes, I don't know what it was, but
Is that like voter suppression? Yes.
Yeah.
It is like voter suppression.
It's not like voter suppression. It is voter suppression. The harder you make it for people to vote who are completely eligible to vote, the more it is voter suppression. Yeah, so crazy that if they had a runoff system in North Carolina, this would have been a different story. But they don't. And who knows? Nita Alam could run as an independent just for fun and in election day and see what happens.
Yeah, something I would really look into, guys, is look up your state. See if there are ballot initiatives that need signatures. See if there are ballot initiatives that are going to be on the ballot in November when it pertains to either having runoffs or ranked choice voting. It can make a huge difference. And we really need it. We really, really need it because so many of these elections, like let's just take a look at this one. This is ridiculous. They're ridiculous. 28% of the vote, 26% of the vote, 23% of the vote, 21% of the vote. This is going to go to a runoff, right? Which is good. But if this was taking place in North Carolina, this primary, this candidate, Maureen Galindo, could advance to the general with only 28% of the vote. That's just not really. That's not how we want to do things. So I just definitely recommend just doing a little research on your state. We might be able to make a video or two about that.
No, we're making a video on what's her face. Mary.
I mean, Mary. Oh.
Yeah.
Mary Patterson.
You're getting a video, Mary.
I don't want her to get hate. She shouldn't get hate.
That's true. Fine. Why is our mic so quiet? I don't know, man. We've been here for 3 hours. The mics are tired.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Let's do one quick. Go back to Texas.
Yeah, I mean things are slowing down, I think.
Yeah, well.
Video about Citizens United. You know, I was gonna work on I have like a long form Citizens United video that I've been working on, that I have on my schedule to work on. But yeah, I know that we often just kind of name drop Citizens United, because when we talk about Citizens United, we are talking about that court case, but we're often talking about related court cases too. So I think it's important just to differentiate between the actual court case and kind of the movement of overturned Citizens United, and it really deserves a video. Yikes. What are you saying?
Nothing. Everyone's tired.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we can do one last run through of everything, and then
It'll be at 3 hours.
I think we'll be good. We'll hit 3 hours. All right. So from the top, folks. It's looking very likely that James Tallarico will win the Democratic Senate primary in Texas, largely because of his ability to create a coalition of both college students, middle and upper income white voters, and Hispanic voters. Jasmine Crockett, they were still waiting on some votes from Dallas, her home base, but her margins have just not been big enough for her to be able to bridge the gap throughout the state. That's pretty close to a lock as things get. In this race, Nita Alam took the political integrity pledge. Great, we love that. She was running against Valerie Fouché, another Democratic incumbent who they actually run against each other 4 years ago. Fouché doesn't actually grade that poorly in the integrity index, gets about a B. And so this is always going to be an uphill battle. And it looks like she's going to be just short of being able to unseat her in the primary. Partially because of Mary Patterson, Miranda running in the race here.
Although, who knows? Maybe those were votes that were going to go to...
You never know.
You never know.
Christian Menefee, another member who took the political integrity pledge, he is going into a runoff against Al Green.
Inorganic gift solicitation. TikTok just said we were doing something wrong. We weren't. I don't know what they're talking about.
Okay. Well,
maybe we're not allowed to ask people to donate to the Political Integrity Project.
Sucks. That's mean.
That is so weird. This is why TikTok, guys, like TikTok, it's just, yeah, whatever, man.
We're almost done here. So Menefee is going to go to a runoff against incumbent Al Green. This is he's going to have his 17th race in May, in a new district for both of them. That he almost broke 50%, but Amanda Edwards, who wasn't even running anymore in the race, did end up getting about 6% of the vote here.
Yeah. So runoff.
This, as expected, going to a runoff. It looks like John Cornyn is performing a little better than expected. That being said, in the runoff in May, it's probably likely Ken Paxton takes most of the vote from Wesley Hunt. They sort of
the prediction markets at least have gotten a little less bullish on Paxton.
Yeah.
All right, keep going. Still not called. Interesting.
Yeah, this is Dan Crenshaw is going to lose his primary. He's a longtime darling of the Republican Party. He sort of fell out of favor, running against a Trump-endorsed Republican in a newly created seat.
Mm-hmm. Let's just call it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Our stuff just crashed. Our Chrome crashed. But I just want to answer these last questions, which is that the runoffs, they're not automatic runoffs. It's not like ranked choice voting. These runoffs are going to happen in 3 months in May. And as far as the Democratic Senate election, it looks like that is not going to go to a runoff. So that is very possible it gets called later tonight or tomorrow morning. All right, y'all.
It's been a real 3 hours.
We're going to be doing
on the dot a lot this year.
Yeah, every Tuesday.
Stick around. Not
every
June,
Tuesday.
every Tuesday.
But we'll probably be back at this on March 17th.
With the Illinois primaries,
yeah.
Which will be huge and
so messy.
Have a lot more political integrity pledge takers up for election then.
Yep.
Stay tuned. Thanks, y'all.
All right. See y'all. It's gonna take me 5 minutes to end all these lives.
Fuck. Can you just end it once on OBS?
We can end it once on OBS. Yes. Bye.